You ready?
Yeah.
Don't be acting weird.
I am weird.
You got something in your nose. On the bottom. You see it?
Mm-mm.
Look like 3 boogers on one hair.
Where?
In your nose. You want me to turn the... Whoa. Why would you... Don't put that on me. Why would you disrespect me like that? I'm my friend.
My bad.
Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. These are where the comments are.
Okay.
Um,
You they can hear you.
no? A little bit. It's okay. All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta use the bathroom or anything?
Turn the camera on.
Okay. Don't be farting. Hey! All right. Stevie J is here.
Not Stevie J.
Stevie J is fucking here. All right? First of all, this is clearing up of some things that need to be cleared and cleared up. Okay? After you seen that live last night, that 2.5 hour live from Jeezy last night, he gave y'all some snippets of each occasion. Now, we got about an hour before I bring my guest on. So I figure I bring Stevie on before the show, do like a little, pre-show. You know what I'm saying? So we can give our assessment of what really happened at these events. Now, we're going to just point out the most significant parts of each event. Okay? Where you want to start at?
I guess we can start at that damn restaurant that Arlo picked. That was Arlo's fault.
I concur.
I don't know what Jeezy was talking about. He ain't gonna blame Arlo, but that was Arlo's fault.
Listen. Arlo, wait, you ordered some bullshit too. And you tried to make me order some bullshit. Matter of fact, we're gonna get to that later. Because I was tight at the boat dinner. Facto.
Arlo picked that restaurant.
What was that one shit?
It was deep fried Kraft mac and cheese. We had it. It was deep fried Kraft mac and cheese. They tried to say it was like carbonara. All this is bacon and it's.
It was no bacon in that motherfucker though.
I don't know. It was mac and cheese.
It was like deep fried motherfucking mac and cheese balls.
No, Nicole, we blaming Arlo.
He gonna get this work.
Arlo got a lot of blame for a lot of this trip.
Like deep fried mac and cheese balls. But you ever had they be real cheesy and shit? This is Kraft blue box Kraft mac and cheese, deep fried with some sprinkled Parmesan cheese on top. There was no bacon in these. Listen, when my man, the waiter, they did not make this shit sound like this shit was a delicacy around this motherfucker.
He was talking like you need to put a hanker, a little napkin in your shirt. This is fancy. This is you got to eat this real fancy, like. But nah,
it was some bullshit. Now all those pieces, Jeezy was right about that. Everybody's shit was trash. Jeezy shit. I mean, all had that pizza. That pizza wasn't bad.
I don't even remember what I ordered because I didn't order with that.
We didn't get to the main dishes. We just got appetizers.
I did get an appetizer. I just don't remember it. That's how bad.
You got the bread.
Oh yeah.
What is it, kibachi, whatever the fuck it was called, with the cheese on there and shit like that.
That was nasty.
Wow. You said it was good there.
No, I didn't say it was good there. I liked it at the boat, not at the restaurant that Arlo picked. Arlo, we just gonna throw that out there.
And left and went to fucking Five Guys, McDonald's and shit right after that. It was weird. Now we walked past the sex shops, and we didn't go in though.
No, I didn't even know they went in a sex shop. Yeah, that's the thing.
We had walked ahead. We left them at the Five Guys, so it was a little. Yeah, I don't know. We ain't going there. But shit definitely got a little crazy. In that restaurant. I mean, Arlo was hyping this motherfucker up. Oh, this shit got reviews. This is one of the world's most famous restaurants in Paris. The Pink Mama. It's Italian. It's authentic Italian. This shit was trash. This shit was trash. All right. Where we go after that? I now sound like Jeezy. What we do after that?
We went to get something to eat. No, that wasn't that day. We went back to the room.
Long day.
Then we got up and went wine tasting.
I'll let you tell your version of the wine tasting situation. Who picked the wine tasting?
We all picked this wine tasting. We put it in the chat. Everybody agreed. I do want to address the part about Jeezy talking about I was tripping everywhere. The architecture, I just got to put this out. The architecture in Paris is way off. The steps were not even. Some steps were bigger than other steps. So, like, I kind of calculated differently. And yes, I was tripping a lot. I was falling. I don't know where you were.
Were you upset about that?
No. But Jeezy was making a big deal about this. Like, why you keep tripping all over the place?
You was like tripping, like almost falling, tripping?
Yeah, I almost bust my ass a couple times. But the steps were uneven. It was like one step maybe like 2 inches, another step maybe like 4 inches. Then you get it's like 1 inch. Then I was just...
They slapped these stairs together.
They just slapped these stairs together. The architecture is off.
The measurements is off.
The measurements. Whoever did that just was like, let's put these... They just...
like, go about this high, and then go like this.
Yes. So...
They don't use tape measures. They wasn't the tape measures back then when they built their
I don't know what was going on. It was old and it needed a little bit updated. So let's go back to wine tasting. We get to the wine tasting. We are a little bit fashionably late.
Why? You got to take the L on this one.
As I said before, their architecture is off. Some stuff they be saying go right. The streets look like one big circle. I got us lost a little bit, but Jeezy said we could blame Arlo.
We was walking back towards the hotel. A little bit. That's a little bit. We was walking back towards the hotel. So our 10-minute, it was like a 9-minute, 10-minute walk to the place from the subway stop. It ended up being extra 7-8 minutes, which, and mind you, started to rain. It started to rain. It did start to rain.
I don't remember. It didn't rain till we got.
It didn't start raining. It was drizzling on us. That's cap. That's cap, yo.
Whatever. We get there. We're there. There's other people there. It is a small encounter, very personal, like right there up in your face.
It was like a little classroom.
But it's okay. It was. I liked it. It was lit. Air one. He was doing his thing. He gave a little bit of knowledge. The cheese was. When you walked in there, you could smell the cheese. The cheese was cheesing. I'm trying to tell y'all.
This shit was disgusting.
When I smelled it, it was like.
First of all, the fucking cheese was like melting on the little board.
Yes, it was. Some of the cheese was damn near like. All I needed was a piece of bread, and it would have been grilled cheese.
Facto. Did you like any of the cheese?
I did. I liked the last 2 cheeses. Now, them other 2 cheeses that Arlo was devouring, Arlo was like...
He was in this tasting.
He was
in it to win it.
Arlo was eating that cheese. Arlo, at one point, I think I looked over, and he just, like, start plopping the cheeses in his mouth. Like, you know, this... It was at one point he was like down in the cheeses. Some of them the cheese.
Was he eating his wife's cheese too?
I did see him eat a piece of Tania's cheese. He was eating a little bit of Tania's cheese. One cheese he really liked a lot. It was the most stinkiest cheese.
Which one?
It was like that first one.
First one was disgusting.
Yeah, the first time he tasted that cheese, he was like, y'all, this is delicious. And we all just looked over like,
the fuck are you talking
about? I don't think we had the same experience, Arlo.
No.
But yeah, the wine was good.
It was all right.
It was all right. I'm
right.
more of a sweet type of person, and parents don't do sweet wine at all. They like a bunch of dry shit, just like their food, dry.
Wow, that was an attack.
It is what it is. But the cheese, I liked it. We had fun. We had a good time.
Now, this is the seating arrangement. Let me get into this. This is the seating arrangement, right? Jeezy wife, Jeezy, me, Stevie, Tania, Arlo on the end. I couldn't see Arlo. I couldn't really see what he was doing down there. So to hear them say that he was tearing this up, I didn't know at the time that he was going in. Otherwise, I would have went in on him immediately. Facto. So
yeah. The cheese was not cheesing.
Jeezy's right here.
Jeezy was bitching the whole
Jeezy
time.
Was bitching
the whole fucking time. All he was doing was bitching. Bitching at the wine, bitching at the cheese, bitching at the smell. He was just bitching.
He was bitching. He was doing a lot of bitching. Yo, listen.
You can see it on his face. His wife was trying to like keep it together. Yeah. She just was like, it's okay. Yeah. Like, you can just taste a little bit. You don't have to eat it all. He was like, Jeezy turned into a toddler.
Yo, she was there
at the wine and cheese tasting.
She was there airplaning this nigga like. Story. So listen, right? So I tell him, he looking like what? Like the dude was like this cheese. He looking. Jeezy's sitting straight up in his chest. He's not. It's back support on these motherfuckers. He ain't relaxed. This nigga sitting straight like this. I'm looking over to this nigga's like.
His shoulders was like this.
Like this. I was like, yo, bro, drop your shoulders. Release your shoulders a little bit, brother. It's okay. I said, yo, just listen.
He was so stressed. Yeah. Every time the guy said we moving on to a different wine and a different cheese, his shoulders moved up a little bit more. He was so stressed.
Yeah. I told him, I said, yo, bro. One of them was okay, right? It was like the third one, I think.
No, it was the second. It was the last two cheeses was fine. Jeezy tore the second to the last cheese. Yes. He ate his cheese and his wife's cheese.
Yes, he did.
He loved that cheese. I was just trying to tell him, like, just relax. When you relax a little bit, your palate will open up.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Then you'll start to maybe like this cheese.
I don't know about that.
It was nasty though. I ain't gonna hold you, but.
Oh shit, this is crazy. Oh, Tef. No, that's not Tef. This man's just.
All right, so.
This man want my business so bad. You gotta chill out, bro, or we're not gonna do business.
All right, so we was done with the wine and cheese. Then they went to get their haircuts. Us ladies, we got in the pool, and we got in the sauna. Did a little relaxation.
So that's when you took the picture with the titties out.
Yes.
You felt the need to do that?
The titties was tittying.
I mean, you
y'all know when it be tittying, it be tittying. So you just gotta take a picture.
It was enough, just right. Just enough.
Yep. Okay. So you gotta take the picture.
All right. Now, why you ain't showing that full old lady bathing suit you had on?
That bathing suit was cute.
That's why you ain't showing that full grandma bathing suit that you had on.
All right,
she fooled. Hey, all y'all niggas that was harding her shit, she had on a fucking grandma bathing suit with a skirt on the bottom of that bitch.
He just jealous.
And she had these motherfuckers just jealous. Just enough to show these.
Jealous. You just jealous. You just jealous. You just jealous because you want your titties to be out.
All right, now the barbershop was cool. The Jeezy was nervous about cutting my hair the entire time. He has not seen my hair right in person before. Well, he did a long time ago when I first met him, but like he ain't really, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But Fat, appreciate you, brother. So shit was crazy because like he was nervous, right? I kept telling him like I ain't listen. I'm about to pack my head with a bunch of product. You know what I'm saying? He's like, no, like this is before we got there. I'm like, yo, man. I said, I got you. I'm gonna leave my shit with no product. I'm just gonna be in that bitch. You know, relying on my natural sebum. You know what I'm saying? So all those niggas in the channel, he about to have dead all on your shit. So he's nervous, like, yo, Banks, man, wash your hair, yo. Da-da-da-da. And I'm like, yo, you ain't never cut nothing like this, cuz this is that real barbed wire shit. This is that real coarse. So, but he ain't really tell you how my hair actually looks in person. I thought he was gonna do that because he ain't telling me. He ain't saying nothing to me. I said, is it what you thought? He was like, man, I ain't gonna say that right now. But he ain't really get into it. But yeah, it was cool. Shout out to DSK the barber. The whole shop scene was dope. It's in the hood. And how I knew we was in the hood, this one little thing I seen in this class, it just it solidified what I was thinking. First of all, right, when we get in there, they got a TV showing, they got a TV screen up, they playing music loud, right? So the first one I came, it was like some French video. Then they started getting into the nigga shit. Like they playing American music and know the words, like word for word, but can't really have a conversation with you. I mean, how y'all know these songs like this word for word in English, but don't? All right, it is what it is. It just I was befuddled a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So we got there. It was cool. We got a cut. We left. Shout out to DSK and his whole yes. This is how I knew it was hood, right? So mind you, in Paris they have like the what is it? Like the scooters you can rent, the motorized scooters you can rent. The
bicycles and stuff.
Yes, all that shit you can rent and whatever the case may be. I seen a little 8-year-old on a scooter. I seen like an 8-year-old on a scooter, like he was like this, riding down the street. And I said, oh, we in the hood. We are in the hood. This is the hood. And that because only badass little kids do shit like this. I don't know how he got the money or where he got the money to fucking get this scooter. This is for adults. I said, oh, this is definitely the area where this is where the niggas be at. Niggas in Paris, these is some niggas around here. Salute to him, but every barber in that shop was actually dope. DSK is a fire barber too. So salute to them. Now, the dinner. We get back to the room.
Well,
dinner.
First I gotta talk about Jeezy's cut.
Okay.
Jeezy is an all right barber. The hype was like. It's like I'm just playing. I was
trying to hold it together. I was trying to hold it together for you.
No, the cut was nice. Jeezy did his thing. He, it was nice. Salute. Because you was looking rough for a minute, for a while, a long time. Thank you. All right, let's go to the dinner.
Who you talking to?
I was talking to Jeezy, but it's okay. Let's move on to the dinner.
Okay. We get to the dinner. Now, there was Jeezy was mad at me because I had a blazer on. When I told them, deliberately I told them, because we was talking, yo, what you wearing? Like, nobody wanted to be underdressed or overdressed, right? But I'm like, listen, I'm wearing a button-up, a blazer, some jeans, and some shoes, some church shoes, as we say. I told him this. I come downstairs. Oh, hell no. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. I'm like, bro, I told you this. You seen this. You know what I mean? Like, I told you about this. He was mad about that. He already was in his feelings a little bit from the rip. Now, the edible situation, right? I was nervous because there was a time when, Stevie, we do edibles. Stevie likes to do edibles once in a blue, you know what I'm saying? There was a time we had a date night and Stevie shoved a edible in my mouth, like here. That's what you did. That's what you did, yo. I did not have it in my hand at all. Did you not go like this? Let me ask you a question.
Never.
You never did? You did it in Paris.
I would never
Cap.
have anybody take any type of drugs without their consent.
Cap. Okay, so and when she did that, nigga, this was the highest I've been in a long time since I was a little boy. We went go-kart racing and we went axe throwing. Now I didn't start to feel it until the axe throwing, and she's fucking me up. And this, I didn't win one game.
I whipped your ass.
Okay.
In go-kart riding, I did laps around you. Okay. And an axe throwing. I just want to throw that out.
Now I was taking it easy on the go-karts.
Thank you, Lola. Don't be lying on me.
Because they was actually very like the go-karts was a little faster than I thought. Was they not quick as a motherfucker though?
I was whipping those corners.
Anyway, so the axe throwing situation, it was a lot. I couldn't zone in. I was too high. Now, and we left there. I'm doing like 35 and a 50. I think I'm doing 107. I'm like, you know what I mean? Man, listen here. It doesn't matter. But the same situation happens again. We outside waiting on an Uber. Here comes Stevie. Here. Like, what is this? It's an edible. I'm like, no, what is that? No. Just take it. So I take it. And I'm set immediately. Fuck. I'm not trying to be out here stuck. Like, not trying to be she likes fun. She likes to be that way. Stevie likes to be fucking stuck. Like, I don't like that. That's not how I want to live. So boom, it was cool though. It was straight. So we get to the dinner. Okay. First thing they offered us was the appetizer. What was the appetizer thing? It was
you had frogua, and I had mozzarella with tomatoes and bread. It was so yummy. It tastes like pizza, just a little bit. But you're not gonna blame this on me. I already know what you're gonna try to do. Let's just get on past this. He's a grown man. He can read for himself. If I make a suggestion, you ain't gotta go with the suggestion. You don't never listen to me anyway. But you're gonna try to blame me and say that I made you order what you ordered.
Okay.
So go ahead. Say what you're gonna have to say.
She like, this got tomatoes in it. I know you don't like tomatoes.
You don't like tomatoes.
Cool. I said, what is this shit though? We've seen like some of the plates beforehand, right? So she's like, oh, that's like a deconstructed. What would you call it?
What?
It was like a deconstructed what? Like a pizza.
Deconstructed.
It was
pizza.
Like a deconstructed
mozzarella,
pizza.
Tomatoes, and bread.
It was like these little breadsticks, right? And it was like a scoop of tomato, and it was like, you know, on the plate. And she was like, you could just get this. It had like raspberry. It had some sweet shit garnished around it. But I said, what the fuck is this? Right? She was like, it's beef.
Raw beef, like it's pate. It's pate. Raw beef. I didn't know that it was gonna be minced up like that. It looked like cat food. But that's your business. You should have asked more questions.
Okay. So they come out here with this fucking Sheba, this cat food. This shit is hard. This shit look like a fucking. This shit look like Scrapple. Those of y'all niggas that know what Scrapple is, how it come in a brick. This shit look like a slice of Scrapple on my plate. And I'm just like, this shit look gray. I'm like, this is not beef. I'm thinking like this probably like some prime rib, but they done got some medium rare. You know what I mean? Steak on my shit. I don't know what they about to do with it, but I'm about to fuck this up. I'm feeling it a little bit. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in 2 days.
Oh, because we went to that breakfast that morning and it was trash.
Nobody spoke on the breakfast. We didn't speak on the breakfast.
And we didn't speak about Arlo because Arlo was the main one. Like, this is the most delicious breakfast I've ever had. They have cheese and fruits and all of these different things. The bacon was not cooked at all.
The bacon was raw. These niggas did a fucking black and blue rare fucking bacon. They put it on the grill, turned it over, and they took it off. It had a whole fucking dish of this shit. Now, I didn't go downstairs. You know, I'm a real nigga. I ain't going down there. I'm tired. Bring me back some shit. Real nigga shit. So she bring me back some eggs, couple turkey links, sausages.
Chicken sausage.
Chicken sausages and this bacon. I took the turkey sausage and I dipped it in the eggs and ate one bite. I sat down for a little bit. I said, it's disgusting. I took a dip of the pancake. It was this, huh?
You should show them that picture.
It was disgusting. The pancake was, the syrup that was trash. The syrup was so trash.
It was disgusting.
I sat down. I'm waiting a little bit. Next thing you know, I have to go to the bathroom. And like I said the other day, whatever day it was, this French food just falls out your ass. Straight like that. You're not on there. You're not on the toilet with your regular turds. Or you might be on the phone for like 20 minutes. You know what I mean? No. This is a quick shit. You just sit, drop, and you out. Like, damn, I guess I'm done here. I can get up and go start my day. This shit, everybody took a shit that morning that ate that fucking breakfast.
Facts.
Arlo fucks the breakfast up. Fucks that breakfast up. He's talking about it all day. We hungry as shit. That's why I was mad about the cheese. That's why the cheese was so crazy. Because we didn't eat in 2 days. For real.
We didn't eat at the wine and cheese tasting. We didn't eat and at the dinner. Arlo don't understand. We all hungry. We agitated.
And what he saying all the time?
Oh, I'm full.
I had breakfast.
Y'all didn't eat no breakfast?
Nigga, Arlo, man. So, listen here. This is what pissed me off. I'm at the table. They bring this shit out. I look at it like, Stevie's over this motherfucker going to work.
That shit was...
Yo, she's going to work on this motherfucking joint, yo.
Good.
Listen, she's offering it to everybody. Yo, you guys have to try this. This is really good. I didn't think it was going to be good, but it's good. Babe, you should try it. I know you don't like tomatoes, but try it. At this point, I'm in my feelings. I'm old enough and mature enough to know what I was feeling, and I can know how to express that. I was angry. I was frustrated, and I was annoyed. I was annoyed.
You was hot.
I was pissed.
So,
like, taste them.
Let's be honest. You was hot, and you didn't really want to tell me if you liked it or not. But did you like it?
I didn't eat that shit. I didn't eat it.
I
did not try it. I did not try it.
No,
I had the bread.
The tomatoes and
I didn't
cheese.
eat that.
I gave you a piece. I put it in your mouth.
No, you did not. I told you I didn't want that shit.
You tasted
I did not. I swear I did not taste that shit. I did not. I was that angry and I was being that petty. I did not want to try that shit. That bitch could have tasted like a fucking New York style pizza. I don't give a fuck. I don't want it. Because you told me to order this bullshit.
I didn't. You're a grown man. Any other time you want to flex your chest.
So I tried it. The first one, it was cool. I was hungry. Like I was eating it the way Jeezy was eating that cheese like this. I'm sitting straight up. I'm talking like this. My shoulders is like this. Nigga, I'm fucking like, what the fuck? I had like 2 pieces of it on the bread. I threw that shit down. I'm like, man, this is some bullshit. So they bring out that beef. It was beef. It was like some like a little piece of little piece of beef.
I didn't have beef. I had some dry ass chicken breast.
That chicken was not dry.
That chicken was dry.
I fucked that chicken up.
Shannon, Jeezy's wife, she keeps seasonings in her purse.
Facts.
Seasonal, garlic, garlic seasoning, Italian seasoning, Old Bay seasoning.
She had Lorry's in her purse. She
had it all in her purse.
She had adobo in her purse.
We tasted
Sazon. She put out a packet of Sazon. She got real in there. Her purse was real.
We tasted a little chicken breast, and then she come. Y'all need a little seasoning for that? Facts. Good look. Facts. Got it. Poured it on my little chicken breast. It tastes a little bit better, but I don't care how you serve chicken breast. It's just dry. Like, I'm not a fan of the breast.
It was all right to me. I mean, at that time, I am full on high. At this moment, I am high. Listen here. Now, they told Jesus and Arlo making fun of me because the way I was swapping. I was swapping that, sopping that shit up. Now, the sauce, for some reason, that sauce was hitting, yo. Hitting. Man, listen, I'm getting this motherfucker. Cause now they have some little puree squash or something. I ain't really fuck with that. But that steak hit like that. That steak, it was the sauce. It was that sauce. Cause they looking at me. I'm in there. I'm me. I'm in there. I'm getting my. So what they seen, like, why your plate look like that? I was like, nigga, cause I've been swapping this shit up. And I'm getting it. I'm going, Some bread too. Get this bread. So by the time they see me, I'm almost done. They're like, "Why are you doing that? You look at your fingers." I'm like, "Nigga, this, you not? This sauce is fucking hitting." Took my girl chicken. I got whatever she didn't want. I put that. Nigga, this shit hit like that. So when they see me, when they got to me, I took a little piece of bread to show them what I was doing. And I cleared that motherfucking plate. I tell you what, dishwasher owed me some money. He ain't worked that night. Not on that plate. That bitch, he could put that bitch right back on. But that's to the side, bitch. That bitch is done. That bitch is clean. Straight like that. Fuck that bitch up. But yeah, the dinner. The dessert was good though. I had the
brulee. Creme brulee.
Yeah, the creme brulee was good.
I had a chocolate Eiffel Tower. It was good. It had pudding in the middle with raspberry sauce on the side. It was good. It
was alright. I had a little piece. It was cool. But that creme brulee, everybody broke that down. Everybody broke that motherfucker down. Straight like that.
I think we were all just high. Because if I think back to it, if I really would have ate that shit without being high, it probably would have been trash too.
What?
And the food.
Listen, I hadn't eaten in 2 days.
You was desperate.
I was desperate.
We was all desperate, except for Arlo. Except for Arlo. I don't know. Jeezy tried to save Arlo, but Arlo is to blame.
We was on the weed. See though, we was on the weed. Y'all niggas tell Jeezy, get off the weed. It's the weed, man. Get off the weed. Where we go after that?
We went back to the room, and then we all collectively decided we still hungry.
Yes, I was still hungry.
And so we decided to walk to that little burger place, and like I was low-key a little bit scared because I felt like Greg was stalking us.
What?
Like randomly. We were minding our business, just walking down the street, and randomly you see this big ass van. Black van, tinted windows. Human trafficking is really big in Paris. I'm trying to tell y'all that women get snatched up every day. Did y'all see the movie Taken? Like, I was not trying to be a statistic. So all you see is this big black van ride past, and all you hear is banks. I said, "Oh, who is that?"
This is our first time meeting Greg.
And so he did a circle like around. I don't even know how he knew where we were. Like, it's weird. That's weird. It still feels weird to me. But Greg pulls up. They get out. They're like 4 niggas deep in the van. I said,
Listen, it's 3 niggas in the van. They all in the front seat. They all in the front row together. It was weird. It was weird.
We getting kidnapped tonight. Tonight is the night. It's happening right now. But yeah, they get out. They was cool. They was, they tried to like
take us out that night.
They tried to take us out,
that
but
night,
like
we was tired, man. A lot happened that day.
But I don't know. No, Brandon, we was not posting on social media. That's the thing. We were not. Were y'all posting? I'm not following Greg. Greg not following me.
Yeah.
So if we were kidnapped, it was because either you, Arlo, or Jeezy. That's facts. Turn y'all's location off when y'all be posting stuff. That's how we got found.
Nah, that nigga, I don't know what Greg was on. That's his city. That's Greg's city, bro. Fact though.
Nah, we went to the burger place, and then it was all then we went back, and then we got up the next day and went to that fucking museum.
Whose fault was that?
That was Arlo's fault. I'm trying to tell y'all, in the chat, Arlo was like, we need to go see the Mona Lisa. I don't give a fuck about art. I'm gonna just tell y'all that now. I don't care about art and stupid museums and history and shit like that.
Greg is in here. Greg is in here now.
Greg, what up?
That was weird. That's weird. That energy you giving right now was weird.
By the end, Greg is my best friend. But when I first, that van situation, I was scared you were going to kidnap me, Greg. Real talk. Like, don't raise it. Hey.
What up, Ryan?
So we get to the museum, and before in the chat, we all like, Arlo, we don't really want to do the museum. He like, no, I want to do the museum, and I want to do it on a tour. I want a guided tour with a tour guide, and I want them to tell me about the shit. And I'm like, So I feel like we should all be a team and be, everybody should at least get one thing that they really want to do. And so the museum was Arlo's thing.
That's it.
The museum was trash. Every time you turn around, there was a flaccid penis in your face. Small little bitty penises. I don't know what it is about
French.
The French. They obsess with white dicks.
What?
They are obsessed. Oh, I wish you could show the pictures of all the pictures of the dicks I took. It was
Why
just
was you taking pictures of dicks?
I need people to see. Like, my mom wanted to see the dicks.
Hold on. The first picture I got something. Well, I'm gonna say this. In Arlo's defense, right? I'm a low key fan of history and shit like that. So, like, I kind of warmed up to the idea of going there. I'm like, all right, cool. I kind of want to see what's going on. Like, learn a little bit about it. I'm gonna be pretty interested.
No,
the first picture we get to, right? I'm like, oh shit, this is about to get crazy.
It's a man sucking titties. And then the story that the lady told was that this is her dad who was trapped in prison and was starving, and she was sneaking into prison to breastfeed her dad. So they have a whole statue of her titty in her dad's mouth.
And that disturbs you.
Doesn't that disturb everyone else? So, like, yeah. So when she told that story, I already knew. Yeah, I'm about to head out. This ain't. That's the dad and the daughter.
Yeah, this is the first.
That's the dad and the daughter.
First thing we see.
Let me get my phone so I can show them these dicks.
What? All right, we got 20 minutes. I got to get my guest in here.
Okay.
So let me say this. Why you find that? I'm like, all right, this is about to get fucking crazy. Like, shit, this is all right. Let me see what's going on. I like titties. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some more. I want to see the history behind this shit, right? So cool. We get to the next little area. It's some bricks and shit around. And she's talking about these bricks. Like, yeah, this is where when they first built it, they started off with these are the actual bricks. And I'm like, that I was lost. Plus, side note, my back was hurting. Jeezy was right. My back was hurting. But I took some medicine. I was good. Gave me some Tylenol. I chewed them up. Yes, I chewed my medicine. It goes in your system quicker. Do the fucking what's the name, right? So boom. So what really happened was I had these dunks to match my outfit, right? So y'all may have seen the dunks in some of the pictures that we took outside the museum or whatever, right? So I had never bought dunks before, so these are my first pair of dunks. And I guess I don't know, maybe I should have got a half size up. But these bitches was hurting. My big toe was busting through the bando on these bitches, guys. For real. I'm in that bitch. Front door. I'm in that motherfucking tiptoe. I'm trying to keep kicking back of my heel down to get me some room. Like, fuck, I'm about to take my socks off. I'm like, maybe the socks. I need like an extra centimeter in these motherfuckers. So every chance I had to sit down, I sat the fuck down and relaxed my fucking puppies. My dogs was fucking barking, dog. I was hurting in that bitch. Yeah, I see by the weight check I had on ones. I had on Air Force Ones because I got out of them motherfuckers immediately. Immediately I got out of them motherfuckers. Them bitches killing me.
Yeah, it was. The museum was trash. Like, it was. See, y'all want to see these dicks? Look at these dicks.
Why are you posing like that? You was hype.
Those are the dicks.
You was hype. You should have took the soul out. Yo, I should. Thank you, Mill. Next time, bro. I should have did that shit. I probably needed to do that shit, and my shit was hurting. So listen, we did leave the group.
We left the group. Shannon, Jeezy wife was like, "Give me these fucking things. We getting this shit back," and we left. We were lost. The Mona Lisa was about.
This bitch is about this size right here.
That
That bitch was little. It was a fucking 8. It was an 8x10 picture of that motherfucker.
That hoe was. I'm like, y'all so pressed to see this.
You got the picture of it, right?
Y'all so pressed to see this hoe.
Listen, this dusty bitch. This dusty bitch. It was packed in this little room.
Look at that.
That's the fucking picture right there. That's the fucking picture right there. You see this lady's head in comparison to that? That's that shit. Museum's not for everyone, for real, yo. Hey, Lola, you might have loved it. You might have loved it. But I'm trying to tell you, this shit was not what you thought it was gonna be.
Arlo was upset. He really wanted to stay with the tour guide, but like,
was he upset?
He was a little upset, but we had to let him know, like, Arlo, the only reason why we here is because of you.
I didn't know that Jeezy was behind the whole let's leave the mother.
I didn't know that either. I thought it was Shannon's idea, but like,
Jeezy put her up to it.
He put her up to a lot of stuff. He put her up to a lot of crap. But like, so we left the museum, and Jeezy forgot this part. We left the museum and we went back to the hotel. He changed the shoes. Jeezy got his shit that he wanted to take. And so then we decided we were going to take 2 separate cars to the wave check. Arlo, his wife, and
this is the infamous not Stevie J right now. We just
Arlo,
Banks and Stevie right now.
So Arlo and Tania and Banks, they went to the wave check. I ordered a car for us, me, Shannon, Jeezy to go to the wave check. The car gets there.
Oh, let's back up. We couldn't get no vans. We was riding around in the vans. We was all riding together, right? So we couldn't get any vans, right? So I hit Greg up to come pick us up. So originally Greg says, all right, I'll be there. I talked to him on the phone. He said, all right, I'll be there. Cool. So Jeezy and Shannon go upstairs real quick. They go upstairs. And so they under the impression that Greg is coming to get us. So Greg texts me right back. Like, nah, I pay for the parking. I can't move. If I do, I'm going to lose my spot. So I said, all right, cool. Greg ain't coming, y'all. We got to get Uber. So cool. So now, carry on.
So they all go to their Uber. So I didn't know that Shannon and Jeezy didn't know that Greg was picking us up. I didn't know that. So I ordered an Uber and I'm calling them. They are nowhere to be found. I'm calling them. The Uber is there. He's staring at me in my face. I'm staring at him in his face. I can't speak French. He don't speak English. He's looking at me like, why you're not getting in the van? And I'm like, I don't want to get in that car by myself. I've watched Taken. So he cancels the ride and he leaves. So now I'm pissed because I finally get a hold of them and they are upstairs snuggling with their shoes off. And they're like, oh, we thought Greg was coming. My bad. We sorry. So.
Well, we all know that's Shannon's peak hours. Those of y'all who be on Jeezy's lives, we know that's Shannon's peak hours. Around like 2, 3 o'clock is when Jeezy got to get off the live. He got some work to do. He got to handle something real quick. You seen that? They finally come downstairs. And then, was he sweaty? Was his neck wet?
No, they were
dry.
They were dry. They came downstairs. I ordered the Uber. The Uber is on his way. And then Jeezy says, oh man, I forgot my brushes upstairs. Mind you, they are on the 9th floor.
Oh, all the way up top.
All the way at the top of the hotel. I said, you're going to have to forget those brushes today. He said, no, I got this. He runs up 9 flights of stairs.
He ran the steps?
He ran the steps. 9 flights of stairs. Up 9 flights of stairs.
I knew I smelled some onions when he hugged me at the wave check. But carry on.
That was the fastest I ever seen somebody go up and down steps. Like he was.
Jeezy got little legs and like very muscular calf muscles. This nigga Jeezy's like 5'5". Fact though, he's a very little guy, but his legs are very skinny and muscular. So he runs fast.
We get in the Uber. Fast forward, we get in the Uber. The Uber drops us off. So. Arlo, this is also Arlo's fault. Arlo said, just put the Eiffel Tower into the Uber, and the Eiffel Tower will drop you off. The Uber will drop you off to the Eiffel Tower. Well, we didn't know that it's 4 different parts. It's 4-sided, and they just drop you off. Whatever side you're on is whatever side you're on. Unfortunately, we didn't get dropped off at the same side. They did.
What's your energy level at right now?
Right now,
no. At the hotel, before you get to the Uber, what's your energy level at right now?
Right now, I'm a little hot because
from 1 to 10.
Right now, I'm at like a 5 because
annoyed.
I'm annoyed. Shannon and Jeezy has annoyed me because How dare y'all go upstairs
and
get
clapping
and get comfortable and you know we got somewhere to be. So right now I'm at a 5. So then I call y'all on the phone to ask where y'all are, and the only thing they say, we over here by the cotton candy.
That's Arlo. That's Tania or Arlo on the phone.
That was you.
I didn't say no cotton
You
candy.
did. You said we buy the cotton candy stand with the balloons.
Arlo said that. Arlo. It's Arlo.
No.
Arlo, I took Arlo's phone from him.
That was Tania's phone.
That was Tania's phone. Arlo was on it, though.
And somebody said, we at the cotton candy with the balloons. Me and Jeezy and Shannon look around. We like, there are no balloons and there are no cotton candy. We need another landmark.
We at the Eiffel Tower, nigga. What the fuck?
We at the Eiffel Tower.
What the fuck?
We at the Eiffel Tower, too. Where are you? Then he proceeds to say, we over here by the grass.
That's great directions. If y'all know, it's not my fault that you're not geographically inclined to know that there's only one grassy area at the Eiffel Tower.
This ain't my city, it's Greg's city. How am I supposed to know? So he like, we over here by the grass. We look to our left, there's dirt patches. We look to our right, there's just sidewalk. So we have to come to a conclusion that, okay, we need to get to the other side because there is no grass here.
So after this conversation, right? You was at 5 when you got in the Uber. Now you're here.
Now I'm on the phone with you. I'm at like a 7. Okay. So we're walking. It wasn't until I call you back and I say, okay, we're at the cotton candy place with the balloons. And you say, we're not there anymore. Why the fuck would you move? Now I'm at a 10. I feel like somebody's mother. I told your ass to stay right here at this fucking cash register. Why would you move? Now I'm at a 10. And you come over there like, hey, y'all, you found us. What's up?
So right now, at this, you see my energy. Are you still at a 10 or are you busting through the bando right now? You through the roof right now.
Through the roof. Fuck is this nigga so happy? We was lost. We couldn't find our way. We was lost for like 5-10 minutes.
And you still got taken in the back of your mind a little bit, no? Is
yeah,
taken still
like,
there?
We could have, like you said, Jeezy's little. And Shannon is little. Yeah, I'm little. Taller than both of them. And I'm not that tall. Yeah. So it's like, if somebody wanted to kidnap all 3 of us, it was definitely happening. So I'm hot. Arlo tried to come talk to me. I told Arlo, yo, go away.
You said go away?
I told Arlo, go away, Arlo. I don't want to talk right now. Okay. I was hot. Facts, though. I didn't want to catch a charge out there. I wasn't really trying. I don't know what they do in jail. After that lady told that story about she having to sneak to give her dad titties in the jail, I was a little bit apprehensive. So I was like, I ain't trying to catch a charge out here. I don't know what's going on, but best believe I was hot.
You wanted to hit me?
I wanted to,
in the face?
Right in the face. I wanted to dot your eye so bad.
So that happened in the States. We was in.
Oh, best believe. Yeah. The next time you come on this live, your eye was gonna be black.
Did you want me to talk to you at that moment?
No, I didn't. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I wanted to just be by myself and cool off. I wanted to just be by myself and cool off.
Them telling me, "Oh go get Stevie, man." I'm like, "No, fuck, she all right."
No, I did not.
No,
I did not.
We good.
He made a great decision because if he would have came over and said anything outside of his mouth, it would have went down.
It was nothing to talk about. We would have had an argument about what I said and what she said, and Jeezy tried to whisper it. Jeezy was like, I mean, all you had to say was about your ass. I said that. He was like, oh. But little did they know the five of that 10 was because of them.
Facts. Halfway it was because of them. But no, the wave check was lit. Like, that was my first time ever being at a wave check. The vibe, the love, just like the culture, it was lit. It was lit. Everybody was having a good time. Everybody was showing love. Despite the language barrier, it was just a really good time. It was
everything
dope.
was understood though. Even
Everything,
though there was a slight language barrier, but everybody knew why we was there.
It was a couple guys that unragged that I was like, you should have just kept that on. But
what's the name you gave the one dude? Jeezy had talked about a guy, the one dude. He had
blockhead. Blockhead should have kept his rag on. It was
what Greg say when he unragged?
Greg said, "Oh no." Greg said, "Oh no." He should have just kept that rag on. Like, it was a couple guys that took their rags on. I was like, y'all need a contract? Like,
I was trying to sign niggas out there.
Y'all need a contract?
Hashtag blockhead. Hashtag blockhead.
But nah, it was the wave check was lit. We had a good time. Good vibes. And then Greg showed out. Like, Greg showed out. He was the hospitality was on 10.
Yeah.
Like, he took us around in that kidnapper van and showed us the city. Like,
tell y'all something.
Him and Dope Rays, they were lit. They were true gentlemen. Like, shout out to y'all.
True host.
They were
great host. And good energy.
Even the other two guys they were with.
Yeah, Rick is my guy. Shout out to Rick
with his cast, with his one little cane, getting around.
And shout out to LeBron.
Yes,
he was cool too.
They were all lit. They took us to the mall, and of course, we were still starving, so we had.
What happened at the mall? You couldn't get into it.
What you mean?
What happened after when we had to go get Arlo?
Oh, Arlo. See, so we all get to the mall, and
we didn't have a lot of time though.
We decided that we were gonna go to the bathroom, and Arlo and Tania decided they were gonna leave. They just disappeared. So we all decided we're starving. We want to get something to eat. We went to McDonald's.
We've been hungry. this whole trip.
Best fucking McDonald's we ever had
in my life. In my fucking life.
We finish, and Arlo calls us. We meet back on with Arlo, and Arlo is like, "So where y'all want to go eat at?" We all looking around like,
nigga, I just had the best meal of my life.
Ain't nobody want to say it, so I had to say it. And I was like, Arlo, we already ate. And he was hot. I thought y'all said we was going to eat together. We didn't, me and my wife, we didn't eat because we was waiting on y'all. I was like, we never said that.
You never said that.
We never said that. And y'all shouldn't have left the group. So that was that. But
nobody was mad that they left though. Like, I respected it. Like, go ahead, do your thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But we had a good time. The next day, we all went off in the morning time. We did our own separate things. And then Arlo and I wanted to still do their own separate thing, which was cool. Arlo wanted to see more fucking art.
Yes. More monuments.
He wanted to see more art and monuments and statues and shit. And I'm like, do your thing, Arlo.
Yeah. I'm happy he was able to get that off.
So we went.
He's really into that. You know what I mean? Listen, man, I love Arlo. Salute to Arlo, man. But that's what he wanted to do. And I'm happy he was able to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
we went to that amusement park. We got about 7 minutes left.
All right, we went to the amusement park, and
hold on before you start that. Again, shout out to Greg. Greg picks us up. The amusement park is about an hour away from the hotel. He drives there. Yes, he would. Greg
is a horrible driver.
Greg is a horrible fucking driver.
I'm sorry. Greg is he was on the sidewalk. He was like nudging people with his mirror. It was like, and one time I said, we're the cops. Like, I want to get pulled over. Like, this is dangerous.
Yo, Greg stopped short. This is the night after the wave check, right? We driving around town. He's taking us to go see, give souvenirs and shit like that, right? So Greg stopped short and didn't even know he had to. Fact though, Greg was driving like this. Yeah, you know.
And I went flying in the middle. Greg's a horrible driver.
He said, my bad, he was on the weed. Greg, get off the weed. Greg, stay off the weed.
Nah, but we went to the amusement park and I pulled out more edibles. He didn't want to take none. He was bitching, big bitching. Like, oh, I don't want to be high again. So
because the edibles that she brought was the one that got me fucked up the first time.
So me, Jeezy, Shannon, and Greg, we took this edible. It was lit.
Who was bitching in the beginning?
Jeezy was down there about to cry. I was so nervous.
I feel like I'm played. I thought you played me, Banks. I feel like you played me.
He was really nervous, but like we were really high. And then we got the first ride we got on. Jeezy was screaming the whole way, talking about this is bad. I should have never took this edible. This is horrible.
I ain't gonna show his wife. He ain't want to show his wife. We ain't gonna put her out there like that. Shannon is an innocent bystander. But now we go on these rides. Greg is a liar. He's a trickster. He's a manipulator.
Greg is a capper. He get up there and say, "Yeah, this is a cool ride, nice and smooth, and it's just real calm, and you'll like this one." He only did that because he wanted to get on the rides, and he knew he wasn't gonna get on.
The lightning of Zeus. The lightning of Zeus was a wooden fucking roller coaster. We waiting in the line. I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's getting close. He's like, yeah, this one, you can see the wood moving. And I'm like, all right, this is old. This is an old ass motherfucker. Some of the wood was replaced and some wasn't.
That bitch was old as fuck, and you could tell it was about to break down. You could see as the cart went past the wood, it's like shifted like this. I'm like, Greg, what are you?
We all in line. We get up to the motherfucking. We get up to the joint. We there. We next.
We get on the ride.
Before we get on the ride.
What?
What happened before we get on the ride? So somebody reneged.
Oh, Shannon gets off. We get there and Shannon gets off. Like
off
the line. So we like, dang, we get all the way up here. We waiting in this long ass line. Now you get off the ride. So we get on the ride and yeah, it was. I get on the ride and I started to regret ever getting on the ride.
Listen, this nigga was telling me about this. Like, yeah, we gonna get on this one. You gotta ride the rides, babe. We gonna ride the rides. I'm like, nah. Listen, I agreed to 3 rides. So this was my 3rd ride. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go all the way out. We're gonna go on this old motherfucker right here. Right? We get there, we get on the bitch, it takes off. It's going slow. Gets around, it's going right up to it's going up to the drop. It's that. Tell me what you look over and say to me. Give me the face, please.
I said,
this is how we sitting. I'm in this bitch. Give it to him.
I don't want to be here.
What? Oh, first of all, we're like this. We're going up this motherfucker. Like we are. I said, well, shit. We own this motherfucker now, baby. We know what we can do. We here now. We are here now. Why would you look over at me with this fucking puppy dog face, sad face? I'm tempted to be like, stop this motherfucker. Like, it was Shannon. I think Shannon getting off fucked up the vibe.
Yeah.
Everybody was nervous. Like, what's she know? Is this some motherfucking...
I hated that ride. I hated that fucking ride. Greg, I hated the
shit?
Zeus. I hated the Zeus. It was too fast. It was too much going on. It was
they told me they wanted fun.
Not that kind of fun. It was too much going on, and like it was just too much.
Oh my God. So we get on that. It was a lot going on. So there was another ride. We ate, right? And we went on this ride.
And we got on the Batman. Oh, it's called the Batman. Wait a minute. This is us on the Batman.
Now, what is Greg saying about this Batman? The whole time we walking up to the Batman. What is Greg saying?
oh, this is a nice calm ride. Y'all don't have to worry about this one. This is like,
I got a picture on this one. I'm like this, I'm just like, like this one is easy.
This is us.
That was the picture of us
on the Batman.
On the Batman.
Now show Jeezy on the Batman.
I'm not gonna put his wife in there. Because that's crazy. But this man right here. Listen, the whole way up. What he saying, babe? Let's go.
Let's go. We on this bitch.
Let's go.
He was talking heavy. I sat on the last ride we went, we got on, I sat next to him. He didn't get on, Shannon didn't get on. So it was just me, him, and Greg. And he was talking big scaredy cat shit on the ride. Big scaredy cat shit
Greg
on the ride.
Greg had told him, yo, do not. He said, this ride, I don't like this ride. It's too much. It moves too much. Carry on.
We get on this ride. We going up. Jeezy is like, yes, yeah. Then he stops. He gets quiet. And he says, we still going up? After that, it was all downhill. He was like, I'm a little nervous. He was like whispering to me, like, this is a bit much.
What? While the ride is going on?
While we're going up, this is a bit much. And then we hit the corner, and then we get down, and I'm trying to tell you, it was like...
What happened? Give him a quick. We got like...
All you heard was him screaming.
What was your thoughts about it, ride?
We should have never got on that ride.
No, tell me what's your mindset going into it, because it was like a lot of loops.
I mean, I like loop-de-loops, but the ride was a little steep, and I thought, this is a bit high. But, like, after the first loop, you like, okay.
Ooh.
The second loop, you like, all right. The third loop, you like, this is a bit excessive. The fourth loop, you like, get me off this bitch. Get me off this fucking ride right the fuck now.
How many more loops was it?
It was like spirals, a bunch of fucking loops.
How many loops would you count?
It was like 4 loop-de-loops. It was like 3 spirals. I was like, this is excessive. I'm sorry, Greg. We should have listened to you on that.
Listen, the face that they got. Listen, the face. This is Jeezy, and I told him, this is Jeezy before they got on that ride. This is Jeezy before they got on that ride. This is him, happy as a hippo. That nigga was ready to roll. Listen, the faces that they had when it came down that ramp, they was defeated. They lost. They suffered defeat. Them niggas was ready to go after that. That was the last ride. The park was closing.
Greg, where your kidnapper van at? I'm ready to get in.
Get the kidnapper van.
I'm ready to get in the kidnapper van.
This motherfucker up. Let's go. Listen, Greg is a very tall, slender guy. Very, very slender. What Jeezy was saying about him in his live is true. Very slender guy. Looks great for his age. This nigga walks super fast.
Fuck.
It's a fast walker. After this ride,
Greg walked like he done stole something.
Yeah. Thinking this guy done talking some shoplifting.
He walked like he shoplifted everywhere he go.
So boom. After the ride, Greg is limping off this motherfucker. Them 40-year-old bones just got shook the fuck up right there, my boy. That shit just got real, my boy. Shit. They done broke my nigga down. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Stevie, conclude for us, man.
We had a great fucking time.
He said, "Send me the link, bro." Oh, I got it. I can't right now, Greg. Listen, Greg. Greg, we can do something tomorrow. Greg. We do something tomorrow, Greg. We can get on tomorrow, and I want you to tell your side of the story tomorrow. But I got to get my guest on.
Yeah.
I just not seen your message. I'm sorry, Greg.
Yeah, we Stevie J had a great time.
We did.
We had a great time.
We did.
Shout out to Arlo, Tania, Shannon, Jeezy. Great people.
Yeah,
like
good energy.
Good energy. Like the vibes was vibing. We all had a great fucking time.
I think that's the biggest that's the biggest thing that kind of makes you a little nervous or whatever. Is that right there? Is kind of like, all right, I've never hung out with Jeezy in person before, and even with Arlo, I've seen Arlo in person, but this is way more of an intimate setting. Oh, LeBron, what's good, my boy? What's good, my boy? What's going on? Now, okay, Greg, we can give you 5 minutes before my guests get here. Greg, if you're here, hold on. I'm going to send you the link, and I'm going to get it to you. Let me get one to Tef. Somebody tell Tef to check his messenger. All right. Let me get the IG thing going. Let me get the IG thing going real quick. I'm looking for messages. I'll be tapping for at least 30. Okay, that's cool. All right. Tef can't come in too long. All right, Greg, I sent it to you, man. You can get on real quick. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it going. I'm waiting on my guests to get here. It was actually a great time. Man.
We had a great time.
What's your highlight?
Honestly, I had a lot of highlights. I just think every aspect, everything.
What's your most memorable moment? Like, this shit is, I'm never gonna forget this part.
Probably. Dang, I don't know. I have a lot of moments. What's yours?
My moment was that we was on a boat and we rode past the Eiffel Tower, and it was sparkling. That was great. I mean, just that moment right there, it was kind of surreal.
I got it. My favorite moment.
Don't get all mushy.
I'm not.
Niggas. Okay.
Is when you unrag that wave check in Jeezy face. That was the moment. Told y'all motherfuckers my nigga be brushing.
Bitch! Stevie. Jay. And this my boy got
Greg!
What's up, my boy? What's good with it?
Hello, what's up? What's up, yo?
What's the word, man?
I'm good.
Hey, man.
Very good. Happy to see you. Happy to hear your stories with edibles and everything. My ride.
We're going to have to get this side of the story, man. We're going to get this side of the story one day.
You know Stevie and me from 9-3, you know?
9-3!
Greg, we from the 9-3! Yo, Greg almost hit somebody and then shouted out the window, I'm from the
9-3! No. It was fun. Really good.
Listen, Greg, man, let me ask you something before I let you go, before I get my guests in here. I asked Stevie, I even told mine, what was the most memorable moment for you in there?
The most wait. No, one moment I can take over the others.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun, right?
It was a lot of fun. It's so hard.
Yes, but for me, just when just before enter in the park, amusement park, I heard you say something, and I turned. I saw you make a round, and okay, we have to. Okay.
Edibles got passed out.
And I saw Stevie. Yeah, we gonna have fun with this. And I said, okay. She's the gangster. That's what I said when I talk in French. I said, Oh, c'est toi le voyou, c'est toi. You are the gangster. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This moment with Jeezy is why you Stevie me. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that was a fun
Now
time.
the world turn another way. I was watching you on your podcast, watching Jeezy on photo in 2030 and everything. Just wait.
Greg,
I
what's
was
good with you,
watching.
Playboy?
I'm good. I'm good, brother.
That's what it is.
Hey, Greg, man, we're gonna have to set up a time. We gotta get together tomorrow or Saturday. I'm off Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, okay, okay.
Greg, we gotta get your story, Greg. We gotta get your story, bro. I mean,
Okay,
you go live
okay.
and do it. You can come here and do it, man. We gotta get Dope Rays on here too.
Yes, we
Yeah.
need dope rays
Dope
on
Rays
here.
too, man.
Yes.
We gotta get y'all on here together, man, and really give y'all perspective as far as what y'all took from it. You know what I mean? What y'all gained from it and all that shit, man. And some funny moments that y'all remember and some memorable moments that y'all remember as well. You know what I'm saying? But Greg, I know you about to go to work soon. Or you at work now, shit, ain't you?
Nah.
Oh yeah, you on holiday.
Greg's still a fucking holiday.
He in chill mode right now.
Greg
He
got
chilling.
6 weeks of holiday.
Yeah, right.
5 weeks more.
5 weeks more. 5 week more. Get it right, Star.
Man. Hey, I appreciate you, Greg.
And it's paid. Don't forget, it's paid.
All right, bro. All right. Shout out to Greg, man. That's my geyser. All right, you can get out of here. Say hi to Jus Wavy. That's my guy.
Hey, Jus Wavy.
How you doing?
This is Stevie. This is my better half.
All right.
The other half is Stevie J.
Stevie J.
We had to clear some things up. Jeezy went in on us last night.
Oh,
We had to
okay.
clear some things up, a little pre-show or whatever. But so
right.
go. Take this with you. Get your phone. All right. Let's get to the midnight. Welcome to the show, Jess. You've been here before. You know how we do this, man.
I know how this go. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this.
While we wait on Arlo to get in here and Tef, you know what I mean? I got Jess here. Let's fucking go. Now listen here. This is not an interview, Jess. This is a conversation.
Okay.
We're gonna just talk regular. You don't have to use big words. You don't have to get all crazy, all politically correct and all that shit. We just.
I don't gotta be politically correct. I could just go in.
I mean, who can cancel you?
Nobody. They tried. They
cancel
can't.
you, my boy. You feel what I'm saying? Who can cancel you? You can say, nah, Jus Wavy, we gotta get him out of here.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
we doing? Nobody can cancel you. This
Facts.
is what it is.
Facts.
You know
Let's
what I'm
go.
saying? Hey, man. Oh, man. And we talk about everything on here. It's not just waves. And me and my girl was talking before we got on, right? And we was reading. So I just want to, I know you've been married for a while, man. This is non-wave related, man.
Yeah. It's real.
We was talking, right? And it was just like you see a lot of couples and stuff. Hold on for a second.
I can't see no comments if there's anybody in here. I went ahead and did this on my daughter's laptop, y'all. So if y'all in here, salute to everybody that's in here, man. I'm gonna go.
All right, cool. I had to get my background together.
You good?
This is my first interview in my new place with my girl. You know what I mean? Before I was in my own crib, so I had to, it was nothing. I just go live, but she got a 3-year-old. She's very active, very, very active. But yeah. All right, cool. So back to what I was saying, right? You see couples that be having couples that be getting divorced after 30, 40 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
We was talking or whatever, right? I'm like, yo, the only reason why you would get divorced after 30, 40 years is if you got like another somebody else in the wing. Who wants to be alone at that age? Like who? I'm gonna give you
a little bit of drop of knowledge on that too. You know what I mean? A lot of people stay together for the sake of the kids, even though they're not truly happy.
Yeah.
You know, you stay around till your kids get 18, 19, whatever, and they leave. And then at that point, you already locked in. So to be miserable for that long, it becomes anything that you do becomes normal.
Yes. You normalize it, definitely.
Yeah. So now you normalize being unhappy. And then people become miserable like that. That's why you see a lot of old miserable couples, because they've been miserable together for 30, 40 years.
30, 40 years.
And it's sad. It's sad, you know. But
I say, if you get a divorce after that time, you got to have somebody else in the wing. Like, you got to have something else you can do. I mean, unless you're really at peace with yourself, like, yo, I just want to be alone. I'm good with being alone for the rest of my days. Every time I got left on here, I'm good. Get my own little apartment, my own crib, and I don't gotta hear this nigga mouth. I don't gotta hear this mouth. No more. I don't know what your dad doing. Call him. Shit. You know what I'm saying? God damn. Sometimes it's cheaper to keep it. Yeah, I get that too.
Yeah, it is. Once again, man, I want to good looking pack touchdown today.
Yes.
It's always good to live close to the plug.
Yo, I just sent that out. What, Tuesday? It's Thursday. Got that.
It's always good to live close to the plug, man.
Hey, man, I've been stepping up my shipping game, man. I've been if I get your order before the within a reasonable amount of time, I ship that day. Before, I used to have a certain day a week when I would ship. So if I'm shipping on Fridays, if you order Monday, I won't be able to get you out till Friday.
Okay.
But I've been really, like, you know, on the shipping a little heavy with this round.
As long as you ain't on Tracy Loren time, you good.
Niggas gonna be looking for me, cause I'm around too much, bro. You can reach me. You can see me tomorrow.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you know.
That's just different, man. That's just different. I mean, speaking about that, well, we ain't gotta get into that.
No, just, you know,
of course, it's real. That's a real situation.
No, that's real. I said it on the live. You know, I don't really be in front of everybody on this like platform as much as a lot of other people be on here. I be busy. Got my family, a lot of things going on, so I might not able to tap in, but I always go back and watch when I get the chance. Usually in the mornings, I tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll be at work one morning, just watch the show.
Nice.
But I touched on that, and you know, it's sad for the community to have to witness that happen again. You know, some people might think it's the first time. It's happened before, but maybe not as big on that type of scale. You know what I mean? So, to order BOBs, I always say this, just do good business, because when you do good business, it's good for every BOB in the community. And I've said this before over and over, and I'll say it again. When someone shops with Royal and you get a good service, you get a good product, you know what I mean? And you're able to be in touch with the person that's running it, and you see something else from another BOB that you might be, you know what I'm saying? And look, it might be attractive to you. You might want to get that because you had a good experience with Royal. You're more likely to go shop with another BOB.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When you have a bad experience with a BOB, now you're reluctant to shop again.
I don't know about these niggas, man. You know, I'm still waiting on this shit from this motherfucker over here. It's been almost a year now. That nigga got my money.
Hold on.
Yeah, man. Facts, though.
But
you jumping the gun on my questions, Jess.
Hold on, let me see.
You jumping the gun on my questions. Go ahead.
All right, okay, my bad. You said I could talk freely, right?
Go ahead. I had some. Hey, we here now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So when it comes to business, you know, I don't, you know, it's not everybody go through shit in life, Banks. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But what I said was, for 10 months, you fucked the community. It took you 10 months to close the site knowing you ain't shipped in 10 months. And then you got the nerve to tell these people to hit their banks and call your bank and tell them about a transaction you did 10 months ago. And call your bank and ask them for a refund for something you did 10 months ago and see what happened.
It ain't happening.
Teflon Don.
What's going on, man? What's going on? Congratulations to you, Tef, on your new acquire, man. I seen that. We all seen that. Salute to you on that. What's going on with you, bro? I know you don't have a lot of time, but let me get into one.
That rag fire, Tef.
Yeah, that's what he do.
That rag is fire.
That's what he do. That
motherfucker right there, cold.
That's what he do.
Yeah, my bad.
That's exactly what
my
bad. Hey, I want to ask y'all this question right here, and I'm gonna start with you, Tess, since Jess been on here, and then Jess, you follow up. what do y'all think the responsibility is, and what's the job / responsibility of a BOB in this community? Want me to let Jess go?
Tef getting his answer together. Let Tef
So
go. He getting his answer together over there.
Cause man, like I talked to Banks, you know, we've talked a couple times, man.
Yeah,
You know,
a few of
and
more
I
than
ain't
a
trying
couple.
to get your account, you know, your YouTube jacked up. I ain't trying to, bro. You know what I mean?
Listen, I don't feel like that's something that can go left. I've looked over these questions thoroughly to make sure that these cannot go anywhere that they don't need to be.
I mean, but it's me. It's me though. You know what I mean?
I said, what's the job and responsibility of a BOB in the community?
All right, so
you, of course.com. You as a BOB, what do you feel like your responsibility is? Your job for this in this community? Oh wow! He must be off tonight.
It's about to go down.
He must be off tonight.
Hey, I'm gonna say it like this. You know what I mean? I don't owe the community shit.
Okay.
I don't owe y'all a damn thing. I don't owe y'all a damn thing. I owe my customers something. I owe my supporters something. But as far as for the community, I don't owe y'all shit. And my responsibility is to give my supporters, my customers, the best quality that I can, you know what I mean, for the prices that they're paying.
We're gonna have a conversation today.
They expect when they spend their money, it doesn't matter to me how they got it. Yeah. You know what I mean? The fact is, it's theirs. They could have took it somewhere else. Some people have to work extremely hard to have a few extra bucks. Some people, you know, money come easy, you know, but, you know, regardless of how they got the money, you know, to be able to shop on my website, I owe them dope quality, top tier products, and I owe them whatever it is that they ordered. That's my sole responsibility.
Go ahead, Jess.
I don't owe the community shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that last statement you just made. I'm gonna let Jess go, and we're gonna come back to that. Because I disagree.
Ain't nobody hit my site and ain't get what they ordered.
I disagree.
So hey.
Go ahead, Jess.
Ooh, this is gonna be spicy. I like this. I'm
waiting for my boy. Waiting for my other boy to get over here.
As I say what I'm saying now, you got to also remember that I'm coming from a BOB that's been out here a decade, so my look at it is different. A lot of BOBs now, like Tef says he don't owe the game shit. I feel different than that. You know what I mean?
I do.
It's my personal opinion. He's not right. He's not wrong.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So my take on it is to provide the community a service, because I'm already at a point where, you know, when you're getting royal, you getting quality. You know that already. You understand? So what my goal is now is to continue to provide a service that is A1, that opens the door for these next BOBs. You understand? And for years, I've been saying that. Just because Tef sell rags and I sell products don't mean that they don't go hand in hand as a BOB.
Facts. It is, yes.
Okay? I could sit here and tell you, you know what I'm saying, not even going into that, but I remember when Tef started. Tef was on the phone with me, telling me this, telling me that. The first time Tef was checking textures, he sent me textures in the mail, like, which one do you like, Jus? Yeah. Which one you think? So this is something, y'all don't even know this. Nobody know that.
Just you was the first one to see the logo.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. First one. I can get this shit up.
Banks, I tell you, I be behind the scenes on a lot of shit. I just don't say it, dog. So when I see someone like Tef come from the idea being put into motion to now, I love that shit. He not the only BOB I know that hit my yo. Thank you. I'm just saying though. You understand? So when you look back, my impact is a lot bigger than a lot of people even know, because I don't talk a lot. My talking happens directly, personally, with you on the phone, Tef on the phone, whoever on the phone. I never ask for praise out here because I do it for the love of the game, and you know that.
So you need a shirt, bro.
Yeah,
you need a shirt.
You understand? The things I've done it out the love of the game. I don't do something and then go live and say, well, I was here when this happened. I was one of, I do that shit because I love this shit, man. You know what I mean? And my goal is to help any BOB I can. I'm not saying what no one else has done, but I know I've helped plenty of BOBs out here from the gate. Plenty.
That's what it's about, though, man.
So
that's what it's about, man. And I'm a Tef. I'm gonna say this, man. I feel like what you saying. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you good. I'm finished. I'm here. I want to hear Tef. I want to hear what Tef got to say. Listen, I'm here.
Your customers are of the community, bro. So you can't. Basically, what you saying, like you said, you owe them a great product, a great service. Most of your customers. I mean, I ain't in your books, but some of your customers.
No, Banks, you got it wrong. See, he said he don't owe the community shit. He said he owes his customers something. See, I'm paying attention to what he said.
Yeah, I don't owe the community shit. I owe my customers.
But the customers are of the community.
See, you got
the customers aren't the community though. The customers aren't the community. You can't separate that. You can't separate that. I can look at my last 100 orders, and I guarantee you 80% ain't people you know.
Facts. Well,
I'm not saying some people ain't came from the community.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I don't owe the community nothing just because a couple people came over and decided to shop.
Now, I always say what you did was very ballsy and bold, and smart as well. To take your voice to IG right at a good time where things are starting to peak over there, and that's because
I knew they was on bullshit.
Yeah, it was some lanes. It was some lanes over there that needed to be filled. You know what I mean? And you definitely went over there, and everybody was like, "Why he leave Facebook? This is where it's at. Like, what's going on?" And that's because people didn't see the vision. They didn't see what was going on over there on IG. It's an open community. It's an open community. So anybody and everybody can see these posts, see what I'm doing, and I'm going over here. And I respect that. And I'm gonna agree to disagree. You and Jus about the community and the customer separation there. But I'm gonna ask y'all this right here. I spoke about this on a live one time. I call it a pace car, right? And I see some of y'all may know about NASCAR. You know, there's always a car in the beginning that keeps the pace, and then it gets out the way, and then everybody just go for what you know, right? So I'm gonna say, like, even in the analogy of jogging, they say it's always good to jog with someone because they push you to keep pace. You drive by yourself, you may slack off, and next thing you know, you kind of like barely running. But if you're jogging with somebody, y'all can push each other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say that person for me, I've said this publicly, is GB. Only because we're kind of in the same space when making clothes, you know what I mean? So it's like whenever I see him do something, I feel like I like that. I gotta, you know what I mean? Let me draw something up real quick. Let me see what I can do. Let me get my shit together. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna ask y'all, who is y'all pace car? I'm gonna start with you, Jus.
Nobody. It's not when I say this, it's not disrespectful, it's that I've always been in my own lane. I've always moved how I wanted to move, go about it how I want to go about it. I can't really say that anybody pushes me. There's things I see that motivate me. I told you one.
Yeah, inspiration.
But it's never something like I'm looking to keep up. I just be like, oh, okay, I see you. Like, you know, I can go in when I spoke about Arlo when he dropped the oil, and I said to him, I said, yo, good looking. You know what I mean? Good looking. Thank you very much. Because it wasn't about keeping pace. It was about I just needed something to be like, here, nigga, here, you know, a little poke. You know what I mean? So. And I told you I hit Arlo inbox like, yo, good looking, dog. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like, yo, just something, just a little spark. You know what I mean? But it's not everybody could eat, man. If you come here and you go about things the right way, you're looking at a B.O.B. that's been out here for a decade. So my thing isn't about trying to keep up anymore. You know what I mean? I don't gotta keep up anymore. It's solidified, regardless of. If the funny thing is, I'm on a live with 2 motherfuckers that ain't even like me at one point. Now look, you understand what I'm saying? I'm here live, and it's about building.
I had no justifiable reason, bro.
It's so good.
I don't know what Tef
PB, and you was in there with him.
Exactly, but I'm not. I said me though. I said me. I ain't talking about nobody else.
You was in there with him.
You know what's crazy though? And what it was that your loyalty is so respected that it rubbed people the wrong way. Yeah. Like your loyalty made other people angry at you.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know this is some bullshit, Just. He kicked me off because I should say this to him. Come on, man. Yo. I ain't, man. Nah, Just, you know this is some bullshit.
Now you're like, fuck you, Just.
Yo, just say that to me. I didn't need you to say to me it was some bullshit. So I can be, I don't care if I got kicked, but I need one of y'all to agree with me so I can take it to another place and say, I even talked to Jus Wavy. He said it was some bullshit.
Exactly. Yeah. See, but
they needed.
I couldn't allow that.
Yes.
My loyalty. I can't allow that.
Yes.
I can't.
Definitely guilty by association, man.
Absolutely.
And man, yeah. We here now.
I'm gonna speak for Tef right now. As far as rags go, I mean, I feel like a couple years ago, the game was flooded with rags.
It was.
And now you don't see it like that.
Tragic. But I ain't did shit for the community, though. Y'all welcome.
He said, yo, Tef so stupid, I swear.
Yeah.
I ain't did shit for the community, though. I'm a scammer. I'm this. I'm a fraud. I'm that. Y'all
what we doing? We taking shots, Tef? Let me get a drink with Tef real quick. Hold on.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
We gonna get a drink.
Do your thing. While I wait on Jeff, I'm gonna wait on Jus. I'm gonna ask you, Tef, ambassadors, right? I know Jus has them. A lot of BOBs have ambassadors. You was once an ambassador. Do you have any ambassadors for your brand?
No.
And why is that?
I don't need ambassadors when I have happy and satisfied supporters. When people are happy with their product or with your product, when people are satisfied, when you keep trying to impress your supporters, you know what I mean? They're going to talk about you. Mm-hmm. They're going to talk about you. One thing about me, and this has nothing to do with, the wave game at all. It is extremely hard for me.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry to cut you off. Jus, you got the TV on in the background? You just a little bit. She ain't got to put it on mute, but just a little bit. I'm sorry, Tef. You just saying?
You good.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So it's like what I'm saying is one thing about me though, when it comes to and I've always been like this, man. Like when it comes to people promoting products and being ambassadors, like I've always asked myself, how do I know if you're being honest? How do I know if you're being honest? You know, if you didn't pay for that product, you got that product for free, or they're paying you to promote that product. You know what I mean? Like, how can I really accept your word? Like, you're getting a check, or you got it for free. It costs you nothing. You know what I mean? Whereas if something comes out of your pocket, you paid for this. You know what I mean? That's a little bit different. You know what I mean? You're gonna hold on, Jus. Hold on. Where the bottle go? Hold on. Ooh.
That's some. Whoa! I gotta go to work tonight. I just got a little. I got a little 9% wine out here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nah. And this bitch smooth. This the pomegranate.
I haven't tried that yet. That pure white. He just stay off a fresh trip.
It's that new.
He
new
stay
shit.
out of the duty free store.
Yeah.
Stay out of the duty free store. He stay out of that bitch.
Yeah,
Nobody knows.
See you in the comments, fam.
Oh shit.
But no, that's just my thought process. So, you know, and I'm not saying there's something wrong with ambassadors, because obviously, you know, if you know that you're not going to be posting a lot, and you know that there are people out there who that's their thing, creating content. You know what I mean? That's, you know, you need marketing. You can't succeed in business without marketing. You know what I mean? Word of mouth is only going to get you so far. You know, for instance, so I'm in Texas. So if I didn't do this Instagram stuff, and I didn't have Facebook, I didn't have TikTok, and so how are people that aren't in my city going to hear about my product? You know what I mean? Like it would take either I'm going to have to get on a plane, you know what I mean, and start moving and shaking, you know what I mean, or you know, I could just, you know, holler at them. Luckily, we got social media that's, you know, that makes things a little bit easier to reach people that's not right there in your city. So that's why I don't have ambassadors. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't want anybody to second guess why my products are good. That's all.
Facts. Now, Jess, we was talking about ambassadors. No, you definitely have ambassadors, and
hey, Cito the honey melon.
I will give you the stamp of being the first first BOB with ambassadors. Shout out to the Royal Twins. We're going back a little bit. Going back a little bit. Shout out to Lay. Shout out to Wiz. Shout out to Wiz, and Lay.
Turned the game up when it came to ambassadors. Everybody started doing it after that. Thank you for saying that. I know. Thank you for saying that.
I've been around about 6 years now. About 6 years now. And in my time, I've seen some firsts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And the impact what they was doing was crazy.
Crazy.
And Tef, I get what you're saying though. I get what Tef is saying. Somebody paid you. Somebody gave you this for free. So how can I necessarily take your word from this? And I think I kind of agree with that. But well, I do agree with that, because people feel like that. Man, it's like this. If you see 360 Jeezy, you see what's my man's name? Sir Cruz. These guys hold up a product and say, "Yo, this right here, go grab that."
You know how many people going to grab that?
They're going to grab it. But some people may say, "Man, I'm not buying that." But what made it different from when you was doing it with the Royal Twins, they was using the products on live, so you got to see the lather that's going on. You got to see the unrag from these people that say, "Oh, his shit looking all right." Yeah, I like that. Okay, all right. I seen the live he did earlier. He had the lather going down his arm. Oh, that's crazy. So they're going down his arm. No, listen, shit get crazy, man.
Can you also remember that as far as ambassadors go, I have the most ambassadors turning to BOBs. Why do you think that is?
Ooh. Jus Wavy.
Wiz, Maisha. Oh, okay.
Now, I mean, actually, as far as what was some of the pros and cons, if there were any cons to having ambassadors?
I wouldn't say there's any. Everybody that was an ambassador for me, I rocked with. It wasn't business. You're never told to do anything. I don't know what goes on. What I've heard in other ambassador chats is you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, you have to do that. No, all you got to do is do whatever you do. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll say this to you. Most of my ambassadors, I didn't approach them. They approached me. There's a few that I approached, but a lot of them came to me because they were using the product already.
Yeah.
Nobody approached when I was an ambassador. Just didn't approach me.
No.
We
was a royal ambassador.
Yes. See, I didn't.
But I got it. But so the thing is, I got it for the whole team though. I had to. That was
Royal Immortal. It was Royal Immortal. Don't forget. I was one of the first ambassadors to have a whole team under a brand. Because remember, before it was Royal Immortal, it was Royal OTF. Let me take a sip.
I'll do the same.
So,
yeah, you see though.
Yo, Banks, they gonna wait till I'm dead to say I was the best, man.
Jesus gonna come back before they say I'm the best.
They gonna wait till I'm dead to say I'm the best.
I know that's a fact.
And I've been one thing I said to you when we spoke last time. I'm tired of being humble out here now. I'm tired because being humble, it's my personality. But it's 10 years now. This 10-year decade mark right here. I'm talking shit for the rest of the year. And who gonna stop me?
Now,
who gonna stop me?
What would be some advice you would give to Tef and how to navigate through the negativity, all the hearsay for somebody whose product
This is why you brought me on this with Tef. I like you.
Now, Arlo supposed to be here. He probably sleep. He had to work tonight. He had to work, but 10 years of scrutiny too. 10 years of some bashing.
Talk about it.
Listen, you ain't supposed to be here. I'm on the pages. I'm on the pages. I'm new, 2017. I see a fucking product with a fork in the motherfucker, sticking in the fucking product like this. This is what these roll niggas. This is what this roll shit is right here. This is what niggas. This is what they selling.
Let's talk about it. But
we ain't supposed to be here after that.
But he's in my inbox telling me how good the product is. But when he got mad at the person I was associated with, all he did was go throw it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's be serious here. Because I can go right now and show you when he's telling me how good the product is. Oh, I love this and that. You know what I mean? Oh, let's not forget Mr. B Nitty. I got the here. Yo, what you put in that emerald oil? How you make your oil? How you do this? Oh,
not Nitty.
Yeah,
not Nitty. Hey, man, the niggas in the comments don't know Nitty. The niggas in the comments don't know Nitty.
They don't know Nitty. They don't know Legion.
Yeah,
yes.
They don't know Legion.
The niggas in the comments don't know Nitty, Just.
My bad.
The niggas in the comments don't know Nitty.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm actually like sitting here going, it's crazy because
what would you give to Tef? What would you give to Tef?
Tef, I'm gonna say this to you. From what I see with you, it motivates you.
Yes.
Always.
Yes. Oh, wait, let me finish. There you go. Yeah. It motivates you. And if that's what you need to continue putting your foot in the neck of the game to continue to be great, that's what motivates you. You have to find your own motivation. And there's nothing wrong with that. What I say to you, though, is it feels different being on the other side, though, right?
It's lovely. It's lovely over here.
You see,
it's lovely over
here's
here.
The thing. There's two ways people react. See, me, when it was going down, I ignored you because people hate to be ignored. Because they be like, we can't even get this nigga Jus Wavy to say something. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, you know what happens after you keep talking about somebody and they ain't mentioning you? You start looking stupid. Like, yo, why you keep mentioning him? We're not even talking about you.
You being very weird right now.
Yeah.
You being very weird right now.
That's what happened.
Why are you on that man's head so heavy?
He ain't even thinking about you.
And that's the vibe I got with PB. Like, I never seen him respond to none of to none of it at all. I just felt like he was kind of like he felt like he was above the game. So I have mixed feelings about it then. Like, man, he don't give a shit because he ain't really out here like that. That's how I felt.
Yeah. You gotta remember back then, I spoke, me and him spoke daily, all day, every day.
Yeah.
All day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All day, every day. So I think a lot of my ways when it came to reaction set off on him a little bit. Like, yo, ain't worry about that shit, dog. Keep doing what we doing. That's what they want. Yeah. They want you to say something. They want to get your attention. You know, that's what it was at the time. But I think for Tef, when Tef is able to reply, it's motivation. He needs that, and it's not. That's what gets you going, dog. What am I going to say? What am I going to say? Facts. What works for me might not work for him, and what works for him might not work for me.
It makes sense now because my take on it was just how I am, how I would carry it. Like, man, I wouldn't even press that shit. I wouldn't give it any energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even gonna respond to that. I'm not gonna even entertain it. But Tef,
in the words of Brett, you know what I mean? If you ain't having fun, come on.
What you doing?
If you ain't having fun, like, yo, so like I look at it, man. So these people, they speak down on me. I mean, I just keep it a stack. First and foremost, everybody loves drama, right? Yeah. And I love to talk shit. So I'm gonna talk shit. Y'all love drama. Y'all gonna need a laugh. So let's have some fun. Yeah. Now I sleep good at night. I don't go to sleep worried about none of the shit that people say. I enjoy it.
Let me ask you a question, Tef. Because a lot of the people I see that you are having the situations with people that were you were in that inner circle at one time.
That was my next. Go ahead, carry on.
Carry on. Here's the thing.
So no. Let me ask the question though. Let me get to the question part real quick. Do you feel that at one point you were in that inner circle? Do you feel betrayed from them? Do you feel that it's being done to you on purpose, or?
Well, no. What they're doing is definitely on purpose.
Okay.
But you've seen this though. Betrayal. You've seen this happen to other people before.
This is why I said to you, it looks different on the outside now.
So on the outside, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, okay. I know exactly what you mean. Okay. No, I don't feel betrayal at all. Okay, so let's really. All right, so let's backtrack a little bit. Someone can't betray you if they were really never for you. You know what I mean? It's not betrayal. Just because you woke up from the dream doesn't mean that they were betraying. They were never there in the beginning. It was an illusion. You know what I mean? You just woke up. That's all it is. You just woke up. They were never there.
But it hurts when you have an admiration for people, though. It hurts to have an admiration for somebody and to find out that what you felt for them ain't what they felt for you. For me,
maybe for you.
I'm a Cancer. You a Cancer. You
I'm a Cancer. It's a switch. It's a switch. It's either you fuck with me or you don't.
I have that switch too, but for a moment, I'm hurt.
Damn, 3 Cancers on here. Okay.
Not me. Not me. I mean, I'll always take logic over emotion.
Yes. Now I agree. I agree with the switch. I have that. I have a switch.
But your thing, but you and I see this a lot, and I used to be like that too.
But we loyal people. We're very loyal people. We are. Like,
but how can you be loyal to someone who's not loyal to you?
Nah, because again, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you felt like that was a real situation between you and that person, and then it ain't that.
But that's the problem. That's feelings. That's not facts.
I got feelings. I ain't gonna lie.
I prefer facts.
Big said I got feelings.
I will always put facts over feelings. Always. I mean, I used to be like that a long time ago. It only takes one heartbreak to get your mind right.
Don't let emotions subside your intelligence.
It only takes one. I remember the day I became Mr. 40. I remember that day clearly. You know what I mean? Yo, I cried for 2 days, and on the third day, I looked in the mirror and said, "Man, you look horrible, crying over a bitch that never loved you." And ever since then, I never cared about anything. I treat you the way you treat me. I return energy. So if me and you are good right now, we're good right now. But should you ever switch up for whatever reason,
that sounds like a threat, nigga. That sounds like you're talking to me right now.
It's a wrap.
That sounds like you talking to me.
Yo, that's just how it is.
Should you ever switch up,
bro? I'm just saying, I'm not gonna cry myself to sleep. I'm not gonna be hurt. I'm not gonna sit and wonder why you don't fuck with me no more. You don't fuck with me anymore. You don't. You made that decision. Who am I to tell you what decisions you can and cannot make in your life?
Jesse,
I'm just gonna hold you accountable for that decision for the rest of your life.
I agree with that. I ain't never gonna forget this shit.
Yeah, I'm never gonna forget it.
I ain't never gonna let you forget it.
Yeah, I can feel that one.
Yeah, that's just how I am. I mean, I really am. I really am an asshole in real life.
So you
Yeah, I
haven't.
mean,
You
I
don't,
would
you
like
don't,
to be cool with you though.
Yeah. So you haven't. And just I'm gonna ask you the same question too. Outside of the split with you and whatever that was with you and PB, we're not gonna get into that. But is it anybody that y'all have been in the game or met through the community or have a relationship in the community that kind of let you down? Like
Diva with that situation, because I always felt, even when at Best of Both Curls, when we had a conversation, I said that, I said, I always felt we could have just spoken in the inbox. That's where I always thought we was at. And I told her that. I'm not saying nothing that it wasn't said, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was the only person that I really felt, because I had a lot of respect, and I still do have a lot of respect. Let me not say had. I have a lot of respect for her. And at that moment, I think I was like, damn, you could have just hit me in the inbox for anything. You know what I mean? We always spoke in the inbox. Like, 9 years ago, me and Diva did a holiday bundle for the community. You know what I mean? So I always felt like we could have.
This nigga said 9 years ago. That's love. You remember the year? It was 9. It wasn't 10. It was 9.
Yeah, 9. We did a holiday. We did a holiday bundle. You know what I mean? Together for the community. And that was only. That's the only one. Besides that, I think my feelings been really going. As far as what happens, like you could go on the pages and say anything about me. I don't even know. I don't. There's nothing you can say about me that ain't been said. So,
hey man,
all
I'm gonna say is you just say what you want about me. You know what I mean? Just have tough skin. You know what I mean? Because just like I put Jeezy on a fucking do-rag. I got Kato on a fucking jersey. You know what I mean? So like, yo, I got time and money.
Oh
I got time and money. So just know, whatever you come at me with, you're going to get mean and sold. And so Rhode Island Possum jerseys coming soon. I got you.
God. Oh my God.
I got you. I got time and money.
Yo.
Fuck with me if you want to.
Oh my God.
Moving on. Y'all know Jesus, my brother. We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna do that today. But let me look at my notes. That's always fucking some shit up.
Gotta do a monkey wrench.
Always fucking some shit up.
Always. I'm like, oh my God, he done got the.
Yeah, he lied to me. He's all right, man. I'm just gonna chill, man. Whatever you want to talk, we talk about. I ain't gonna go crazy.
I tried.
It's the Ciroc. Get off the Ciroc.
At least, at least the language is watered down. You know what I mean? At least the language is watered down.
Good Lord.
But I'm for real. You get put on the do-rag. I have supporters.
Man,
I have supporters that will purchase.
Man, he's got a whole jersey.
I seen that shit. I don't even. I'm not getting into it. Just I'm not getting into it.
Yeah.
I'm moving on.
Let's move on.
I'm moving on. And into that right there. Right. Let's talk about that. Right. Because I'm biased because of my relationship with Jeezy. Me and Kato cool. We cool, but I don't have any roots with Kato in that sense to where I would don't you talk about Kato, like, you know what I mean, like that's none of my business, you know what I'm saying? But Jeezy, that's the brother of mine, and it kind of got
hold on. Let me ask a question. Tef, at some point, weren't you and Jeezy having a respectful competitive thing going at one point?
I think it's still there.
We did until I beat him. Until I beat him in the battle, he ain't like that.
I think it's still there. I don't think Tef has that type of energy towards Jeezy as he has towards some other people.
Definitely not.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I don't think it's.
It's not that extreme.
There he is. What's up, Jeezy? BFF. What's up, homie? Yeah. What's up, homie?
It's definitely not that extreme with him. But
how was Paris, homie?
Buddy.
Yeah, y'all was in international WTBD, huh?
It's WTBD INT now. It's not ENT, it's INT.
It's INT.
WTBD INT International. I'm internationally known. That's my handle. International Banks. That's my handle.
Y'all boys went out there and y'all show and prove. I like that.
Man, listen, man. My name is Run like Jus Banks. You gotta add the at the end. You don't add the. You ain't saying it right.
Banks is an asshole.
You ain't saying it right. Run like Jus Banks. But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The relationships. Do y'all feel like it causing a divide in the game, or is as far as people feeling a certain way towards people because they have relationships with people? Yeah, I think that's a bad thing for the game. Or you like, where does it leave? Where's it leave y'all? Anybody can jump out on this one.
As far as what, like just with another waiver in the game? Or?
Yes. Well, let me make it okay.
Yeah, give me a little bit more detail.
Right, cool. I got you. That was very. Because I didn't have this written down. This is coming off conversation.
Oh, okay. So, we freestyling. Yeah, okay.
I only got like 5 questions. I only got like 5 questions. But I'm gonna go off the conversation. But yes, relationships, right? What do you think somebody should do in that situation? Because people seem to jump in defense of people. So what's your advice to somebody who has a relationship with both parties and some shit happens? Like how we talking right now, Jeezy's a brother of mine, me and Tef are cool, you know what I mean? And or even other people who he may have issues with. You being a person in the middle of that, right? Mm-hmm. Me and Tef beefing.
Oh no, you ain't even
beefing.
Let's beefing. Hold on. Let's not even say you and Tef. Let's say you and Webb. Continue.
Carry on.
How did that go? Right? Both of y'all hitting my jack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, listen, he's saying this, and you gotta respect that. I'm telling you, he don't, at the time, whatever one of y'all he don't want to talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He don't want to talk right now. Not saying that it's going to go any deeper than that, but right now he ain't want to talk. I've been in that situation plenty of times. You know what I mean? The best thing you could do is mind your motherfucking business sometimes.
It's funny that this conversation that you asked this question because this conversation has come up before. It's funny. It came from TBD. I want to say it was Court and somebody else that asked. It may have been you in Court. Thanks. And it was just I forgot the exact situation that went on. But the question was, if you are in the middle, you have, like I said, you got a relationship with 2 people and they're beefing. What do you do? Do you, cut off one? Actually, I take that back. That wasn't what it was. It was you have a relationship with one person and they're beefing with somebody else. So now, do you have beef with that person, or can you still be cordial with that person?
But that's the question I wanted to ask.
So that was
like that. Okay.
So if me and Jus are cool, but Jus and somebody else all of a sudden has static, am I supposed to have static with that person just because Jus does and I fuck with Jus? And the answer to that is,
thank you, Wiggs.
It was okay, Rose. Okay, yes, and the answer to that is no. The answer to that is no. If that person hasn't done anything to you, then you don't need to interject yourself into that situation unless it's on some, hey, maybe y'all could talk it out. If y'all can't, okay, cool. That's it. I'm done with it. You know what I mean? But I know for a fact that I'm not going to be bringing up whatever that person said to Jus if I know that they're not rocking with each other. Mm-hmm. And the same thing goes if I have a relationship with that person. Thanks. If you and Jus are beefing, I fuck with both of y'all. If y'all are beefing, I'm not going to run to Jus and say what Banks said unless it was something on some, I need to reach out. I need to talk to him, see if we can squash this type shit. You know what I mean? But if you're talking shit, I'm not going to say nothing. And Jus, if you get mad at me because I heard him talking shit and I didn't say anything, you know what I mean? Then hey, you can't get mad at me. I'm not trying to bring no negative energy your way. You know what I mean? I don't even want y'all beefing to begin with. So why would I even bring more negativity to
the situation?
Yeah. I'm gonna mind my business. And like I said, if I fuck with both of y'all, I will try to speak on both of y'all behalf. I'll try to get y'all to, see if there's a way to fix it. But I know sometimes, you know, bridges get burnt and there's some things you can't come back from. And I respect both of y'all. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah. Hey, Jus, what was the craziest thing you heard? I know I said I wasn't going to bring it up, but when you and PB decided to go to separate ways, what was the craziest thing you heard? Like, as far as why y'all, like, what was the craziest shit that was so far from the truth? He was like, what?
Well, you know, it wasn't even nothing else. I heard that was crazy. What got me is when that day when you played that video, and I was like, damn. You know, what he was saying, you know what I mean, about me. And I'm like, dog, that's far from the truth. Like, I've never, anybody I spoke to going to say, that nigga just ain't never talking bad about you. Never called you out your name, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, even in the past when, you know, I keep a buck with you, when Tef was doing some of the things, I'm like, yo, you got to chill, man. I'm like, yo, Tef, chill. You know what I'm saying? That's real. I'm like, yo, chill. You know,
it ain't got to go that far. Like, you said your piece.
Yeah.
Why you keep dragging it? Like, yo.
So, but Tef just said he don't give a fuck. Tef don't got no chill button. So it's like we all the way there, we all the way there. But I never heard anything that was wild. I heard like, oh, we broke up because he was making the Royal products and something. He was never making no products here. You know what I mean? Like it was like all kind of wild, you know. But that's what happens behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know,
it's definitely people definitely, because what it was with that. Let me tell you something. What I do respect, because nobody knew anything about that until he spoke about it. Everybody had assumptions about why Just starts Royal Elites. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, oh, well, the Goat Drip came out, Just decided to go that way. So everybody kind of seen that, right? And then everybody started to kind of formulate or trying to figure out what it was that, you know what I mean? And then you know how it is, like niggas just think some pieces together. And so niggas just felt like, yo, I feel like this makes the most sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I believe this. I'm gonna run with this. I'm gonna say this publicly. You know what? This is why they broke up. This is why So and that's probably where the stories came out, where niggas it got so far down that niggas is reaching so far that they came up with he was making the products anyway. Like, oh, that's gotta be what it is. Like, we're just gonna do now. Shit. Like
it's that what's the game? The whisper game.
Yeah.
Oh telephone. Telephone. Oh God. What they say? Whisper a color in somebody in, go down 20. It's a whole other color.
Yeah,
it's
basically.
Like, hey, red. Next thing you know, the nigga at the end say purple. What the fuck? Nigga, it's red. Yeah. Everybody knew it was red. When he said it was red, no, you told me. Anyway.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, well, let me ask y'all, man. What was the biggest mistake that you felt you made when it came to your brand? Whether it was something early on, what was something that you wish you never did, or you felt you had to go through it, but it was something that hurt a lot that you had to that you went through, you know, in the beginning of your brand, or right now it could have been whatever.
Biggest mistake.
It may have been manufacturing. Maybe you got burnt for some money. You know what I mean? It been a certain design or a product. You like, this shit is not working.
I'll let you know when I make one.
Yeah, I feel that, because
I'll let you know when I make one.
I'm sitting there going, mistake. I can't figure out never a mistake. I think at one point at the beginning, one of the biggest things that with the situation that was going on for me at the time was we wasn't able to go everywhere. We could only be on NE. You know what I'm saying? So not a mistake, but we were, even though we had the biggest platform, and of course at the time I don't know what goes on there. I'm not speaking there. At the time I ran the platform. Like if you went to NE, I'm the one you interacted with daily. Just
is at the front desk. He's opening the door. Yep. He's setting the appointments. Exactly. You set an appointment with him. He's doing the day-to-day.
Yes. So my only thing was when I speak to people at that time and they'd be like, oh, they doing so-and-so over here. And I'm like, well, we can't go there. You know what I mean? Like we can't go there. And I said it in my live before. One of the things that I really disappointed that never happened, that I think would have been so great for history, was the NE versus ES. And that, you know what I mean? I still to this day, I'm like, I wish that would have happened. Because right now we could sit here and talk about how epic that was, a moment in time that we missed.
Yeah, I think y'all had enough.
No, we had enough. We had enough. The thing was, how we was going to do it. Was he going to do best 5 or was we going to do pattern, best 360s?
That's what it was.
So, and then after that, and then
it died down.
But
I wish I was in the position I'm in now. At that time, it would have happened.
Yes. And I was so for it. Y'all know I was.
Yes.
I was so for it. Like, yeah,
Kato was going live. This is when he was going live. Shooting in the gym. You know that series he was doing, and the NE chum buckets. You know what I mean? It was going crazy.
Yeah.
And what was mind blowing for me was seeing you come on the live, and it was love and it was some competitiveness.
Yeah.
So that right there, and that moment showed me how fake this shit could be. I said, these niggas is over here. This nigga? Not the nigga who y'all told me.
Yeah. He right here. And y'all giving him love. Look at the big face.
I thought it was ES the best to the death. Look at it is what it is. What we doing over here? Yeah. I'm new in the game, but I'm rocking with ES. What's up, baby? I'm over here. What we doing? He come on like, yeah, what's going on, Jazz? What? So we don't hate them anymore?
We don't hate them?
What? Was there a memo? Was there a message? Is there a group chat that I am not a part of? I know I'm new.
You ain't get the memo.
I didn't get the memo. I wasn't in the circle. I wasn't in the room.
You wasn't in the circle. We talked about that earlier. You wasn't in the circle.
I wasn't in the circle, cuz I said, so we do like them. Okay, all right. Cool. Well, let me go over here and start battling then. Let me go over here because I get some better battles and this is what we doing. You know what I mean? And that's when me and Jeff's relationship started to.
I remember your first post. I remember your first post on NE, and you put ES the best in the hashtags.
Yeah.
And I said, I like that. Keep it respectful. And that was it. And then after that, you was like, you hit my inbox, like, you're not going to delete it? I'm like, no. Why? Why am I going to delete that? This is what we're here for. This is the competitive side of it.
This is what it is.
Why would I delete that?
There's
all this
the problem with that community over there is that there is no respect. That's what's wrong with that community, and you can't have a difference of opinion. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. It's what they say goes. So any difference of opinion is seen as disrespect to them, and you gotta go.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with that.
That's what makes it. That's why it's so divisive over there in that community. You know what I mean? It's they want you to. It's brainwashing. They want you to believe one thing, and it can only be one thing. And any comment, any post, any picture, like any inbox, any screenshot that questions that their narrative, you're gone.
It has changed.
You can lie to somebody else, sir.
Listen. It's still there. Listen. It's still some lingering energy there, but it's not as bad as it used to be.
Sure.
Say what y'all want to say about Drip. I think his method when he came in, first fuck everybody, and I'm whatever. I think that's rubbed off on a lot of people, and a lot of people are more vocal on ES now and saying things. But it's still a line that you can't cross, and I think it goes to the admins and moderators. You can't go too crazy on them. You can't go too crazy on them. But
I'm just gonna stop you right there, Banks. I'm on the Wave Cartel. There's nothing you can tell me about any line. They move that line when they feel like it. They move that line depending on who it is. There is no line. If you move a line, there is no line. You know what I mean? If there's any time when you move a line you hold someone to a higher standard. You know what I mean? Any of that. You know what I mean? You show favoritism. Oh, well, this is so and so, so they get more leeway. There's no line. There's no line.
I agree with that.
It's either you're gonna hold everyone to the same standard or you're not.
I agree
You know,
with that.
and if you don't, then it's bullshit.
I agree with that too. But I feel like now, JP,
Once again, feelings versus facts.
I agree with JP. When Brody was there, it was out of hand. He was moving off of emotion. He was moving purely off of emotion. Now there's some of that still going on. Now NE, there was a line.
NE was wild.
Definitely was a gun line, boss. And it went from this here shack to shack. Okay?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Last time I was on NE, there was a fat white dude live rubbing mayonnaise on his titties.
Are you serious?
I was not.
That was the last time Just was gone. Yeah,
I was gone. Thank you. They just make that known real quick.
Yeah, I don't know who was. They had 100 and some thousand people in there, and I'm telling you, and that white dude went live, and he had like at least 200-300 people in that live watching him rub mayonnaise on his titties.
Did he have waves?
He did not have waves. He did not have waves. I don't know how he found the page.
Josh, you wasn't over there.
No, I was going over there.
It was.
I heard about that. I heard about it after. I was going over there.
This was years ago, and it was at that moment I left. Like I'm cool with all the shit talking.
Did he get sniped?
No.
Who's watching the page to snipe it?
That was my next statement.
Yeah.
Nobody running the day to day. There was anybody running the day to day.
After Jus Wavy left, it ain't been the same over there.
I think at that point, Cell had the reins, but Cell wasn't really active over there because he was active on ES.
Yes.
He was really active on ES.
Yes.
So he wasn't really. Yeah. Spoon game. Yeah. But yeah, so like that shit was crazy. Like I said, but I left in the middle of the live.
I know you funny as fuck, yo. I swear. Yo, Tef, I know you funny as fuck.
Hey, was anybody in the comments witness this?
It was wild, Just.
If y'all haven't already.
Listen, somebody hit me up after I was going already and was like, yo, dog, I was just over there and some dude was live with a chain around his neck. Like, oh, you heard about that, Tef, too?
I didn't hear about that one.
It was like, yo, what's going on over there? And then I was like, I'm not over there no more. They was like, oh, I didn't know. You know, this after I was gone. You know what I mean? And somebody was like, I was wondering why I hadn't seen you. I was like, nah, I'm not over there no more. I know what I'm saying? I got nothing to do with anything that goes on over there. So, you know what I mean? You're going to have to hit
Wild West was crazy, Banks.
Hey, man, listen here. Hold on real quick before we go any further. Those of y'all in the comments, man, please, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's not fucking hard. Just get out of the comments and hit the fucking like button and come back. You won't miss the fucking thing. And if y'all don't know who's on here, Jus Wavy, RoyalFuckingHairCareProducts.com. And I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm gonna say this. Hold on, I have to mute you real quick. Just hold on 1 second. Now, I told niggas, shout out to my nigga Low. Y'all know where y'all can find this shit. The motherfucking YouKnowMyBody.net. But to my nigga, listen, I've been using this shit. I use all those shit. I got bottles on deck. I use this shit. But I fuck with this shit right here. I fuck with this shit right here too. After my washes, I throw this in, I combo it. And I think people get that misconstrued. It feels like, oh, you have to be loyal to one brand or da-da-da-da. Listen here. Niggas who use products, no. You can combo some shit. I may use all those butter with this motherfucker right here and come out here with some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Or use oils, all those oil, and then use some maybe motherfucker one of them raw products, whatever. You know what I mean? Y'all know I love the floor seats. Shout out to the floor seats. Some of my favorite shit, goddammit. Some of my favorite shit, goddammit. You know what I mean? But yeah, hit the site up, RoyalHairCareProducts.com. You know what I mean? Y'all already know this nigga Tef, man. His motherfucker, find this nigga anywhere. He always give me his shit. Of course.com. Go get them rags, motherfucker.
JT, man.
I'm gonna say some shit real quick. Hold on, Tef.
Shout out to
regardless of how you feel about Tef, you may feel like whatever. You may not buy his shit because you don't fuck with him. And that's people do that. But you have never heard a bad review about his brand, about his products, about his rags. I'm gonna say that. Nobody has
depends,
ever said.
It depends if you watch that live. There's one live.
Hey man, listen here. We
Okay,
not getting on that.
I'm done.
We're not getting on that. But from what I've known, niggas put that in my chat. Nigga, you want rags? You gotta go here. This is it. Tef got that crack. You don't like him? Fuck Tef. But in rags, if I, hey, all right. Now, Jess, I'm gonna let you back in my fault. I had to, because you was the bag was ruffling or whatever.
Yeah, I got you. We got
Oh yeah, no, you good.
I got a delivery.
That's why I'm the host.
I got a delivery today. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey man.
What you got, Jess?
Guy, man.
I got. We got. When you live close to the plug, you know what I'm saying? When shit come in, you know what I'm saying? Shit be coming in. Ooh, okay.
Hey, nice.
Nice. So let's open this Jus joint up real quick, man. Oh, these motherfuckers nice.
Yes, sir.
Oh, these motherfuckers nice, boy.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man.
Oh, you did the white gift on that drink?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Oh, those are these fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you already
find out. Let me find out. Banks know what he doing.
We working, man. We working. We working, man.
We
working a little bit over here. You know. Shit.
Trust me, I know.
Consistent. Gotta stay consistent.
I'm gonna get up out of here in a second. I want to just say a couple things before I go.
Do you think?
First, speaking to you and Tef, man, I'm proud of y'all. I've told both of y'all that before. You know what I'm saying? Even when I spoke to Tef when he first came, I'm like, yo, you got it, dog. I'm proud of you. Keep going. You know what I mean? When he did his logo and he was sitting there at work, oh yeah, but you like this one? I was like, yeah, I like that shit. I like this shit. You know? And then even with you, Banks, you know, me and you got a different kind of relationship because I like to call you and give your ass a little bit of peace of my mind sometimes.
Yeah.
But you need that.
Which is needed.
Need it, yeah.
That's OG shit. That's OG shit. That's big brother shit.
Yeah.
Facto.
Because I gotta tell you when you're doing bad, but I ain't never scared to tell you you're doing great either. And I've called and told you you're doing great, motherfucker, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to see. I ain't gonna get deep into as black males and all that. I ain't gonna do that. They're gonna be like, hey, go Jeff featuring this talking that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Montgomery Brawl. We leave it at that.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to the you know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm proud of y'all. And I wish Arlo was here because I want to tell him too, seeing him come out the gate with his product and his line and to see his growth. It's over this short period of time. You know what I mean? It's always good to see. I've been here a long time. I'm probably not going to be here much longer. My son is going to be taking over things real soon. You know what I mean? So as far as seeing me in the face, out and about, it probably won't be me.
That's Cap.
Okay. He said that's Cap. Okay.
Yeah.
He said that's Cap. Okay.
Just you a waiver, bro. I don't care if you got a baldy. I don't care what you got a mohawk, nigga. You a waiver. It's a wrap. You got too many relationships here.
I know.
For you to say I ain't gonna be around. Hell.
No. Maybe not out as in the, as you see me live all the time, this and that on RE. Just maybe a little step back to a certain point. Mm-hmm. I don't want to go too deep into this, what I'm about to say right now. I need everybody, when y'all get a chance, to say some prayers for a fellow waiver hours. I ain't gonna go into no information, no who this, who that. I'm just asking y'all to say y'all prayers for someone, because we never know what people going through in life. You know what I mean? And when real life hits us, we find out who are the people that support us and who the people that are really there for us. So I'm just asking y'all as a community, send prayers out for someone that's a fellow waiver of ours.
Pray for everybody. Pray for everybody.
Yeah, for everybody. But I need you to pray for this one in particular right now, for real.
I pray for all the waivers I fuck with. I'll say that.
Why you always gotta be?
This one you fuck with. This one you fuck with.
Okay.
This one you fuck with.
Thanks. Yeah. I ain't asking for no names. But if I fuck with them, they good.
This is a community brother right here.
Yeah.
You know I don't do the community shit.
This is a brother. This is a brother then.
Yeah.
It's just a brother then.
Just a brother.
Whatever you want to.
Send out prayers for him. I've been in this game 10 years, man. I've built some great relationships. I've gained best friends. I've lost best friends. I've gained best friends again and lost best friends, and you know, through the game, you know what I mean? I've opened my door to plenty of waivers. Plenty of waivers have met my family. I've been at the events. All of this. You know what I mean? I love it enough that I brought my son here because it did something to me that I wanted him to feel. You know what I mean? And that time in Ohio, dog, I had a moment with my son that I'll never forget. You know, and you did on the podcast that time when you paused the picture of me and my son on the stage, and I was just standing there talking to him. You know what I mean? That's a moment. You know what I mean? That I wish I could have for life, dog. Because how I love this shit, he loved this shit the same way now. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about, passing the torch down. So I just want to say to all the waivers, you know what I mean? Keep doing what y'all doing. You're gonna always have to deal with some bullshit out here. But if you are who you are, that shit ain't never gonna stop nothing you doing. That's a fact. I'm telling you that now. All right. I gotta shoot out the Queens real quick. Always a pleasure. You know what I mean? It's my pleasure to come on here, Banks. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
I had one more question, but I'll give it to Tef.
Nah, I want it. Let's go. I'll give you one more.
Real quick. Would you ever sell your brand?
Absolutely not.
That's it. I mean, real quick, why not?
Why would I sell something I could pass on?
No matter there isn't a number. There's not a number for you.
There's no number because I pass on to my son passed on to his son, my grandson passed on to his son. We're going to exceed that number eventually, Playboy.
Yeah.
That number's going to be irrelevant. This is continuous.
Yeah.
Say less.
Facts.
Just Wavy, y'all.
You already know.
I appreciate you, brother.
Always.
Just know that.
Yo, Banks, for the love of the game, dog.
For the love of the game.
For the love of the game.
Salute, my nigga.
For the love of the supporters.
That's what it is. Yo, just get that. Yo, I love y'all, man. I'm gonna get up.
All right.
Yo, make sure y'all go. This nigga, you know what you're doing, Banks. You know what
you just gotta go put that shit on right now. just go put that shit on right now, bro. And
first of all,
being Queens, fresh as fuck.
I be in the crib Wavy alumni out. You know what I'm saying?
Aye. Where you get that shirt? Where you get that shirt from, bro? I don't even.
Yo. Oh man, I'm gonna get up with y'all.
All right, Brody.
All
right, Brody. Real quick before you get out of here, Tef, if you gotta leave, same question for you, man. Would you sell your brand? If so, what would be the conditions?
You said, say it again.
Would you sell your brand? If yes, what would be your conditions? And if no, why not?
I would never sell it. When it comes to, okay, so first and foremost, we all know what a brand is. You know what I mean? There's a vision you have in your mind when it comes to creating a brand. There is something you're trying to accomplish. There's something you want to do. And when you sell it, well, if you even think about selling it, you'll want to find somebody that can keep that going. And I don't think I'll ever find someone like me who will, we talked about it all, earlier in the podcast. We're talking about how I respond to the negativity. I eat it, you know what I mean? And I use it to bring more money in. There's nothing you can throw at me that will piss me off because I really don't care. When I wake up in the morning, I look at my face when I wash my face, you know what I mean? When I do my washing styles, it's me I see in the mirror. So it is me that I have to, answer to. So when it comes to my brand, if I can't find somebody who has that same mindset, I can't give them the reins.
Yeah.
When the lights go out, you know what I mean, and the world ends, I want everyone to be like, yo, damn, like the Of Course movement really was the shit. You know what I mean? Like they came, they saw, they stood their ground, they stood on everything that they said, they didn't waver, they didn't give in, they didn't partner with people they didn't fuck with. I don't want that. And sometimes that's what people do because some people rather have money than respect. I'd rather have respect than your dollars. if you don't like me, and I'll say this, you know what I mean? And if you don't like me, you don't have to spend money with me. There are other do-rag companies. By all means, go. You don't have to. I don't need your money. I don't. I don't. I don't, because it's not about money to me.
Shit.
I'm perfectly comfortable where I am. And
now me, I'm a little different here.
Yeah.
Now, Wavy Alumni for me is just another stream of revenue. I like to do it. I like to do it. Yeah, I like to do it. I love the reactions. But I only like to do it. Now I would sell Wavy Alumni. Somebody came to me with a gracious number and offered me a percentage on the back end. Cool. I would do it. And I would take that money and go into because Wavy Alumni for me is just so hands-on. And in order for this vision to continue, I'm gonna have to
being a BOB is hands-on.
Yes, exactly. You are self-employed. You're not a business owner. You are self-employed.
Yes.
There's a difference there.
Yes.
There's a difference there. So and I would take that money and prepare myself to being a business owner, to where I'm sleeping and getting checks, where I don't have to be as hands-on. I have a team. I have, a system in place to where I'm getting money. You know what I'm saying? I have ideas and things that I want to do. And this is what Wavy Alumni is. I'm using this to propel me to that eventually, right? So that's why I say, but if somebody came to me with a blank check and say, yo, I want to buy the What We Doing brand. I want to buy the rights to What We Doing.
So question.
Ain't nothing. I ain't got nothing
percentage
of this.
Yeah.
I mean,
if someone came to you, be like, yo,
Wavy Alumni?
Want the whole thing.
Wavy Alumni?
A Wavy.
Yeah. If the number was great, I have to have a back end. I need something. Give me 10%. I need some points. Give me a few points on the back end that I could as residual. We're good. We're good on that. I mean, if the number's high enough, keep the back end. If the number's high enough, keep the back end. Because I'm gonna make this. What I got in mind, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna turn this into some residual income.
So Wavy Alumni to you is really a stepping stone to the next level.
To the next level, yes. It's just another money, just another stream of revenue, an additional stream of revenue for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to quit. I'm trying to retire within the next 5 years. That's my goal. That's on the vision board. I'm trying to retire. Well, I'm trying to quit working my job. I don't want to work for anybody else. Right. Yeah. Within the next 5 years. So I'm gonna stay consistent with this. And that's the thing though, it's like I feel like over time I'm gonna hit a level to where I'm like, I don't know. Because there's so much blood, sweat, and tears in this shit. I put a lot of time and energy in this. So I don't know if that's something I may be willing to just give away at that moment. But I ain't gonna hold you. Like I said, I love the reactions that I get from my designs, but I don't love the work that is put into it. Because it's very stressful. It's very stressful. It's very
how you think I feel having a design do-rag?
It's a lot. It's a lot. And especially if it's only you. I don't have a design team. I ain't Tommy Hilfiger. I ain't Polo. I ain't got a group of niggas just, yo, how about this design? And the next person show his design. I ain't got that. It's just me. Whatever I come up with in my own head is what I'm going with. If I ain't got nothing, I ain't got nothing. You feel what I'm saying?
And if you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, shout out to For Waivers Only. Shout out to Steve Bailey. I don't know for sure, but I think that might have been his problem. I think he ran out of designs. I think he ran. That's what happens with a lot of clothing brands. Everybody got a clothing line. Trust me. 2 years from now, they won't be around. I guarantee you. It's a grind, especially if you own it by yourself. Now, if you doing what a lot of people doing, manufacturers are coming to you with a design or whatever already made up. So you take off, you just add your logo to it, which is cool if that's what you want to do. But that ain't me. Because you have an option of seeing somebody else with the same sweatsuit, the same tracksuit with a different logo.
Right. So the question is, do you want to make money? Because it's going to sell.
It's going to sell.
That's what's in. That's why they're pushing it to you.
Facts.
It's going to sell because that's what's hot right now. So do you want to make money, you know what I mean? Or do you want to carve your own path?
Facts.
But if you carve your own path,
it's a different.
There's no guarantee it's gonna sell.
Facts. That's a fact, though. That's some big business talk.
It's funny that you brought that up because, so the wave is kind of over now, but there was a wave where everybody in the do-rag game were dropping cartoon rags, and they were just trying to beat each other to the punch. You know what I mean? They were, we got Pinky and the Brain, Fat Albert, Darkwing Duck, you know what I mean? Like all these cartoons.
Now they are dope. They are dope rags. They're dope.
But it, like you were saying, but it's still everybody was doing cartoons.
It's oversaturated. It's oversaturated.
Yep. And people were coming to me like, "Yo, Tiff, you gonna drop a cartoon rag, man? You got to, because they like my quality." No, sir. No, sir. And I didn't. And I can say with a straight face, I'm still here.
Facts.
I'm still here. All those people that dropped them cartoon rags, I'm still here.
Oh, shit.
But I ain't never did shit for the wedding day.
Oh, shit. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, Tef, Mr.Overwash Thompson in the building, man. Ofcourse.com. If you don't know, now you know. Go grab that. He got the rags on deck. They fire rags. Regardless of how you feel about him, hey, man, he got quality rags, man. I mean, if you got what you got, then cool. But if you're looking for something else, don't check him out. Check him out.
But I appreciate you. Thanks, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
Now I gotta go. I
know you're not going to work. I know you ain't going to work.
No, I gotta go bowling.
This nigga had open. Nigga had shots.
Oh man, hey, don't get it twisted, man. I be drinking at work. Don't get this shit twisted. Shit. I can do my job in my sleep. Big Motel 6 vibes. Shout out to the haters. But yeah,
6.
So yeah, I gotta go bowling every Thursday. I bowl, man. I'm in a bowling league. So,
okay.
Kicks of the day. Kicks of the day.
I got something for those, man.
Hair sevens.
Yo, I knew I should have came out with these in men. That's so crazy. But I didn't. But I wanted to, but I didn't because I wanted. I'm trying to build my women's line. I'm trying to build my women's presence, and and that thing. But I got something for those, man. Man,
I'll wear it.
No, you ain't gonna be able to fit these. You ain't gonna wear these.
No, I mean drop it for me. Get me one.
Okay.
Yeah. You ain't gonna have me out here no hoochie daddy.
No, these ain't hoochie daddy. These is Daisy Dukes, nigga. These is really Daisy Dukes, nigga.
Yeah, I can't wear them. I can't be hanging out the side. Now, come on, bro. You feel me?
Tef, my guy, man.
I
appreciate you.
Man. But on everything, bro, I'll give you this bit of advice. Mm-hmm. And I think I said this to you before. I may have even said it on this live on one of your podcasts. Bro, don't second guess yourself. All right. If you have it, you know what I mean, whatever colorway, whatever design, right? If you think it's dope, drop it. They will buy it because they rock with it. Men wear pink. Men wear yellow. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying put the whole rainbow together. You know what I mean? But men wear pink. Men wear yellow. You know what I mean? You could put some stuff together, man. Real talk. Don't ever second guess yourself.
I appreciate that.
Niggas are rocket.
I appreciate that shit.
Right? And then if you just need that extra boost of confidence, since you're dropping clothes, it is always safe. It is always safe to check what shoes have dropped, what colorway shoes have dropped.
Uzi just got on me about that shit, but I feel like I do that. I've done that before, but I feel like niggas be having sneaks on deck. So it's like niggas always have something. Like You know what I mean? Like I don't go too crazy with the colorways. Like I ain't doing no yellow orange. You know what I mean? I ain't got the yellow orange type of colors, but like I don't go
that's
to.
That's a dope colorway.
I know, but I mean no. Like the Jeezys, like the yellow. We just talked about it the other day on here. It's like a yellowish orange. Like I don't go that route, but like most of my colors are pretty solid. Like I feel like niggas have shoes in their closet to like, oh shit, I got these to go with them. Like I feel like they are that. But
and
yes,
then let's be real, bro. You know what I mean? If they don't have it, they can pull out a pair of all whites.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like it's always something, bro. Not to mention we're in a day and age where shit don't even really be matching anyway. Niggas wear off colors. They wear the off color. You know what I mean? They'll take the dominant color, or they will just wear something in the family. Come on, yeah. Don't ever try to don't ever never stunt your creativity. You know what I mean? Because you think some people ain't gonna buy.
Yes.
Because for every person that you think won't buy, there are 3 people that will.
Facts. I appreciate that, bro. I really do.
That's the tip I got for you, bro.
I really do. Yo, ladies and
gentlemen, I'm out, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the comments.
Man. I appreciate you.
Like button, subscribe.
Facts. Tef, you know you're welcome here anytime, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your kind words. Appreciate your input. I appreciate your thoughts, your opinions, man. I like this show today. I think this was a great show. I think we cut it at a great spot. We didn't overdo it. We gave niggas about a strong hour.
Yeah, I saw that when I checked in. My fault. Yeah, I was, man.
No, you good. You good. No.
My bad.
You good.
I can't cut her time.
I went over a little bit too. With me and my shorty. So, you know what I mean? That was, I appreciate you, man. And again, anytime, we had a great spot. But I'm gonna get with you, man. I think. All right. Before I go, I'm gonna open up the phone lines. I seen some things on here, man, that I seen yesterday. Some live Swave, Cuzzo, Cartel. I'm hoping y'all Okay, no. So yeah, Cuzzo, like I what they getting into, man, I think it's kind of, I mean, what's good?
Yeah, what's popping? Yeah, you need to apologize. You need to apologize to Tombstone.
I need to apologize. I will apologize to Tombstone. That's my guy. So if I offended Tombstone in any way, I apologize, man. I fuck with Tony. If he felt like I was, if he felt Tef, if he felt any type of disrespect about the conversation that was had the other day, I do apologize to Tombstone. And Tony, you can hit me up and cuss me out or come in here and whatever. But I if you felt disrespected, that wasn't what I was trying to do.
Yeah, man, he already building your tombstone right now. So talk to him nice.
I know he's in this. I know he probably got the chisel out right now. I know. I don't want no smoke with nobody. You know, neither you either. Money related.
Nah. It ain't no static or drama. I'm just, I seen something, and I felt like I had to say something.
Yeah. What was your thoughts on it? You thought I went too far?
As far as what?
As far as why you feel as though I need to apologize?
No. But I just felt like what I saw on the pages, he was just taking up his angle with someone else. That's all I saw.
Yeah. About Tony?
Yeah.
He went live? He spoke about me?
No. I think he was coming at somebody.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
On the pages?
Yeah, on the pages. When you get a chance, just scroll through.
I will. Hey, Are you at some little girl's birthday party or something? I'm hearing a lot of Pop 40 in the background.
Man, that's my
Like
daughter,
a lot of she going in
my
right
daughter.
now. She
On some
going
let it
in
go
right
shit,
now.
man.
She going in right now in the back.
You lucky I ain't hearing her singing right now. Shit.
I thought I did. I heard some. Oh shit.
Nah, I'm not saying. I'm just saying, bro. Me personally, I just feel like he should apologize, because we ain't on nothing, We ain't
Yeah.
on that, on what Tony is feeling that we on,
Yeah.
Niggas was just speaking on something like grown ass men, and ain't nobody was disrespecting anybody.
Yeah.
Y'all just spoke on how y'all felt. That's all.
Yeah. I said I don't think I said anything disrespectful or whatever the case may be.
You see, divine Allah.
And he addressed
who Tony addressed didn't say a name.
Mm.
I'm just leave it here, man. I'm gonna just leave it here.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's it.
I mean, it was crazy because after that show, my nigga Arlo had hit me up and was like, "Yo, man, you shouldn't have carried that on like that." And there's only a couple of niggas who could hit me, who could actually hit me up and say something like that to me to where I would take heed to it. You know what I mean? And I told him that I would apologize to him on the next show. And it's crazy how you came and that you reminded me because I forgot. But he was like, yeah, man, that happened on his personal page. It's not really wave related. It didn't happen on ES or WRL or whatever. So that kind of was something that was his own personal situation that shouldn't have been brought to the podcast. And I had to think of it like if that was somebody who, if that was, let's say, somebody who was in my inner circle, would I have spoke on that? And I can honestly say, nah, I wouldn't have. So, yeah, again, I mean, he don't need an apology, but I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna apologize. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm gonna apologize. Divine, yes.
Divine, I've never seen your waves, good brother. But he's up here apologizing, So just it is what it is, fam. It is what it is. He said what he said, and he's over here apologizing, bro. Like, settle down. Settle down.
Yeah. Everybody know I got love for Tony, man. I think Tony knows I got love for Tony. I always shout Tony out. HD in the building. What's up, Drina?
What it do though?
You got it. You got a cartoon shirt on?
Drina,
hey man, a little $5 Sesame Street ATM joint. You know what I'm saying?
You know there's a lot of backlash behind them things, man. You don't give
I
a
don't
fuck,
give
though.
a fuck. I'ma do me. Until somebody start buying the clothes I put on my back, fuck it. I don't give a fuck how you feel.
Fuck
Give a fuck how you feel. What's up, unrelated Jay?
Fuck you, mean. What's going on, Drina?
How you feeling?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Just got out of work.
Yeah.
Trying to get medicated, but I ain't got no more daytime weed.
Oh, daytime weed? What you mean daytime? You got weed for the day?
Colorado, bro.
I know you. Oh, you got all. It's morning weed, daytime weed, night weed.
There you go.
Middle of the night
since I ain't got no more, since I ain't got no more daytime, I just ate a gummy, but that shit nighttime before I might be asleep by 9 o'clock. I'm old, so being asleep by 9 is perfectly fine for me. It suits my age.
No, wait a minute. We got a sighting in here, man. Not this nigga here. Reef, where the fuck you been at, nigga? Hold up. It's fair game. It's not. It is not fair game, Reef. It is not fair game. It's not. Not on here, bro. Not for me. You know what I'm saying? Not for me. It's public information, yes. But I definitely needed to be reminded of what that fine line of public information is when it comes to the What We Doing podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, that for me was over the gun line. You know what I mean? For me, looking back at it. But the conversation, the topic was relevant to the conversation. So that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, it is what it is. But Gina, what's up? How you feel about the conversation, man?
Which one? The one from yesterday's podcast or today?
Today. Oh, anyone, but I was talking about today.
Today was cool as fuck, man. Just my dog. That's big bro. Tef crazy ass. That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I happen to like your ugly ass from time to time. I'm just fucking with you, Banks. You my dog, bro. You my dog. You're my dog, bro. You're my dog.
Hey,
You're my
Gina,
dog.
man, I got tough skin, man. That shit don't bother me. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
But nah, I feel like with today's show, like it was dope seeing a B.O.B. that's been in the game 10 years, and then you getting his perspective, and then you getting perspective from a new B.O.B. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still rather new. You feel me? I felt like he took a shot at me about the cartoon rags. Don't worry, I got that nigga number. I'm gonna call his ass later. I'm gonna let him bowl first, and I hope he bowl all gutter balls with his punk ass. But I'm gonna call that nigga later.
Listen. I felt the hit a little bit because he was like the Dark Queen Duck. I'm like, wait, I got a Dark Queen Duck.
Hold on, nigga, damn, bro.
I got a Dark Queen Duck. I got a Dark Queen Duck.
But nah, like I mean, when I let go of HD Rex, well, I didn't necessarily let it go. I shut it down for personal reasons. You know what I'm saying? If everybody followed all the people that follow me on IG, bro, they know what I went through last year. You know what I'm saying? And when I should have been depressed about it, I wasn't. I was pushing the brush. When depression hit, it showed in every fucking shape, form, and fashion. So that was just something I had to let go. Plus, that shit is tiring. You know what I'm saying? Being a B.O.B., having your own business, that shit is tiring.
That shit hit.
I wasn't ready. It was cool. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? The Jordan money coming in, because that's all that shit was, Jordan money. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. But I was like, if I'm going to really and truly pour into this like I'm supposed to, then I need to be mentally ready to do it. And with everything that went on, it just wasn't there no more. So I'm just slowly waiting to get my shit back together to bring it back. And I'm still gonna drop cartoon rags. Fuck that nigga tough.
I mean, I like the cartoon rags. Me personally. You know what I mean? Shout out to Swave. Swave had the compression cap with the cartoons on it, and the Fresh Prince joint. That joint was fire.
It's just so many different lanes you can tap into with the cartoon shit. Because I mean, you got the anime shit, you got the people that got the new cartoons that they fuck with, you got the old shit that we fuck with. So it's just a lot of lanes.
Got Disney, you got so much.
Right.
Pixar, you can go crazy with it right now.
It's a lot of lanes. You just got to figure out how to make it your own. And I mean, like, honestly, the Darkwing Duck rag I designed myself, the Marvin the Martian rag I designed myself, the one you got on, and a few others. But other than that, I had other people design it for me, and I wanted to get out of that. But I didn't have the creative space in my mind to do it. So I was like, all right, let me just chill on this, because, like, to this day, people still hit me up. Hey, you got some rags on you? I got some rags, but I don't have the energy to go and ship the shit off.
I don't think people understand that part that you said as far as the creative space. I don't think everybody
you gotta have a creative mind to do that shit.
Consistently.
I can't. I got about 300 pair of shoes in there, and I can't consistently create an outfit to go with the motherfuckers. That's why half of them dead stock. So no, I didn't have it in me right then. So I needed to step back away from it, and that's just being genuine with my customers. Cause I told them, like, yo, I'm finna shut it down. Personal reasons. I'll be back. I do plan on coming back, but it's gonna be on my own terms. I can't do it to make them happy if I'm not happy. Because then you're not getting quality product. You just get some shit that I'm throwing together just to make you happy.
Facts. I'm gonna say this to you though. I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask you this. Do you think you came out with too many designs too fast? Think it was like a burnout?
Because when I initially started trapping out the DMs, I was doing the ones that they already had pre-made. Once that took off, I was like, oh, okay, well, let me tap into some custom shit. And it was cool because I wasn't coming out with rags like back to back. I wasn't doing that. But still creatively, it was still hard. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting here trying to think of cartoons to do that ain't nobody else did. And if they did it, how to flip it so it's still fire fucking still my own. Plus, and it was a lot.
And I'm sure you probably ran into seeing if that cartoon character was going to transition well to a do-rag. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, bruh, I'm doing this shit with one eye, nigga. It was a lot.
Niggas don't know that, though.
It was a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through shit at the house. Nigga, like, when depression hit my ass, that shit fucked me up. So, I was like, it's
crazy. Cool. We don't really talk about that shit, man. I don't think people, if you've never been depressed, man, God bless you, man. God bless you. And I think that people have probably been through depression and didn't even know that they was in it.
Didn't know it. I was just going to say, everybody has been depressed about something in some shape, form, or fashion. You didn't know.
And didn't even know. didn't
Because
even know.
some people can wear depression well. It doesn't affect them.
I think people may feel like people know the common symptoms of depression. Oh, I can't sleep. I'm not eating. I'm sad all the time. I'm angry all the time. That ain't it, bro. That's not the only ones. You can live normal, eat every day. You know what I mean? Sleep, you sleeping, but it's just something, and you're easily triggered about something. And when
that's how I was, though.
It drains you.
That's how I was. Like, I'm living life normal. My wife in here, boo-hoo crying every time I go to the doctor, and they be like, oh yeah, her eye's not going to get any better. This motherfucker going nuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there taking it to the chin like, oh well, just don't stand on my right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm literally like making jokes about that shit. I'm on live every single day, brushing my ass off. I did some of my best work, I think, depressed. But once it hit, man, that shit tore my ass up.
You think maybe
in every way possible.
You think maybe because you maxed out, you had nothing else. That pattern, you maxed it out. It was like, there's nothing else I can do here. I just won Wave of Thrones. I'm the best waver in the game. My pattern is great.
Let me tell you why I don't think I maxed out. Because if anybody ever brushed with me, I go through the whole thing. I don't maintain brush, nigga. I'm tearing this motherfucking pattern apart, combing, detangling, hard brush. I'm doing the work, no matter what it looks like. Like, it's extremely hard right now to pick up a soft brush and be okay with it. When I got home from work, I went in the lab. I picked up a soft brush and I started brushing my crown. And I was like, bro, I'm finna put this shit down because later on I'm finna go really brush.
Where the fuck is my comb? And where the fuck is
I'm finna really go brush. So I mean, like, it was because I'm not a maintainer when it comes to brushing. I don't feel like I can max out because you can brush and fuck some shit up by doing the most. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I maxed out. I think at the time I was on a high because I was negating reality. I was putting reality on the back burner. But reality hit. You know how motherfuckers be like, oh, life be lifing? Yeah, nigga, that was really life lifing. You know what I'm saying? That was really life lifing. So shit. It's like after that, yeah. I was like, yeah, let me sit down real quick, get my shit together. And honestly, what my head looked like, I don't think nobody thought I was coming back. Because my head was trash. That shit was worse than a Ricky's.
I didn't think it was coming back.
Hey. Well, I'm back, nigga.
I felt like you ain't have a reason to come back, in my opinion.
Why though? I've only been in the game 3 years.
I know, but I feel like you've won the pinnacle of an individual award. I think the only reason to come back would be for Wave Hall of Fame. But as far as everything else you've accomplished, I seen your jacket. Come on now. I see it.
Like 2-3 more patches. You know what I'm saying?
I seen your jacket. I know what you're working with. So I'm like, okay, like, what else is there for you to do in the game? And that's why a lot of people do leave.
But
they don't come back.
I've met some great people that I can vibe with, and like people they might see me on live and be like, "Oh, she cool as fuck," but I'm mean as a motherfucker. And I don't like people for real. So when I get that connection with you, when I vibe with you, that shit is really and truly genuine. Because I really don't fuck with people. Yeah. I don't even have a lot of friends. I have no friends in Colorado actually. I hang out with my wife. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've met some cool ass people, and I feel like if I put the brush down. Not necessarily saying that the waves are keeping us linked, but in a sense it is. You know what I'm saying? In a sense it is. And I feel like if I put the brush down,
you losing out.
What the fuck they got to fucking talk to me for? You know what I'm saying?
Think about niggas who left the squad, left the chat, not brushing no more. I used to talk to Hurricane Henry every fucking day. I ain't talked to that nigga in like 3-4 months.
Because it's like, shit, if I'm not brushing,
he's just not in my circle right now. He's not in my social circle anymore.
There you go. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Do I really want to let go of those relationships? At the same time, like I said, I've only been in the game 3 years. I'm not done yet. I don't plan on being a hiver for the rest of my life. Y'all fucking that up for me with these judges. I done looked at some crown pictures I done had, and damn it, my crown have been pretty fucking nice at times, but it's never been enough. So I'm sick of that shit. I do plan on swirling at some point.
Hey, let me tell you something, sweetheart. The level of competition is what it is. Like
that's
why it's not that it's not enough.
And it's infectious. You have to be a part of it.
You have to.
You gotta be a part of it. If you're a real battle waver, you gotta be a part of it. You feel the way when motherfuckers ain't saying your name. Nigga, I felt the way when I wasn't the chosen last year. Nigga, I just won a year before. What the fuck you mean you ain't choosing me? I felt the way. And my shit was fucked up. I would have got my ass 8 and alive in the gauntlet. But I still felt the way. I still felt the way. So I was like, okay, bet. So this year, I'm bracing for it. Even if I'm not the chosen, nigga, I'm gonna be in the gauntlet anyway. So either way it go, you gonna see me.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I said last year was the most competitive Wave of Thrones we've seen. It's getting more competitive every year. That gauntlet, they may want to raise that 5-fork thing up a little bit.
Really? Because the way motherfuckers be counting forks.
It's different. Everybody
with a wolf. While I'm woofing, nigga, they counted like 8 forks on my right side. It's like one. It's one for real. It's one. It's just I have a little head and a lot of waves. They look crazy.
The definition you lose. You know, when us as a tighter curl wavers, when we get a longer hair, we lose a little definition. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know what that is right there. So it looks like a fork. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting 4.
So let me ask you this: Why would motherfuckers say it looks like a fork? If you still don't know, why the fuck do you call it a fork? If you don't know it's a fork, why the fuck is it a fork? Why you gotta make it a fork?
I started seeing the word inconclusive. I started saying I can't, and some people niggas would get mad at me, and I'm not sure if you've seen some shows sometimes where I'd be like, I don't see a fork there, and that's a fork. I'm like, yo, it's not enough evidence. Nah, you can see it. No, bro, I'm being for real. I'm not trolling right now. It's inconclusive. It's not enough evidence for me to say it is or isn't a fork. So I just gotta call it. I gotta call it definition. I gotta ding you on definition, but I can't ding you on a connection on that because I can't tell.
I feel like the people that say, "Oh, it is a fork," you're only looking at that shit on your phone, motherfucker. Go put that shit up on a tablet, a laptop, hell, your TV.
Yeah,
make it as big as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like the competition level is crazy. So.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? You get these weirdo votes and you like, bro, what the fuck? That's why motherfuckers don't like voting for shit. And that's why half of the people don't like the panel. Pull that shit up on something bigger than your phone, man. It's the competition is too crazy to just be looking at a phone like, hey, yeah, that's a fork. No, it's not.
It's too crazy for you to be judging these battles in 3 to 5 minutes.
That's facts too.
You need to look at this bitch, put it down, come back and look at it again. Because I guarantee you missed something. I guarantee you missed something. And we see it on the show all the time. I'll pull it up. We get the market shit. They're like, oh shit. That's a fork. And I know niggas ain't gonna say it, but I know niggas have judged battles, watched this shit, seen us go through and break down a battle, and be like, damn, I think I might have missed that one. I
think the voting with the explanations need to come back. And I ain't talking about the little 1-sentence explanation. Like, nigga, no, explain that shit, bro. Cause
even with that, nigga still.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Still, nigga, you said some bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Now I'm even more mad.
I mean, at least I know that you fucked up because you said some bullshit. You said bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm gonna give you my good eye. You might feel a bit better. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, man?
Wiggs, what it do though?
Drina, she ain't shit. Don't speak to me, Drina. We got.
Hey man, hey, listen, Wiggs. We talked about this. You ain't even gotta bring this shit to the public. You ain't gotta do me like that, bro. You don't have to do me like that. I ain't one of them niggas that you do like that, bro. You don't do that. Don't do that. We done talked about it, man. We talked about it. I talked about this shit on.
The truth, man.
Hey man. Hey.
Gotta love it.
Always a nigga.
Always a nigga. I don't know how to be nothing but a nigga.
Gotta love it.
I'm trying to change.
But man, hey, I'm at the 3-hour mark, y'all.
Oh shit! That's another reason I came up there. I hate to cut you off, motherfucker. I donated $5 to your dusty ass. You didn't say thank you.
I did.
I think you did though.
Go back. He always misses that.
No,
go back.
No, I sat here. Negro, please. I put it
on the screen. I put it on the screen. You gave me $4.99.
He did.
I put it on the screen. I said, like that to you.
He did, Drina?
He did. I mean, you're not gonna believe me because you're mad at me. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna believe me. So
somebody on one eye seen it. Somebody on one eye seen it. You got 4. You ain't see it.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Sorry. That was you're right. Y'all right. Yeah, I didn't know. I did not know until I said it out loud. I didn't know until I said it out loud.
I'm talking about.
I didn't
Talking
know.
about a punch in the throat, my guy.
I did not know until I said it out loud. That was wrong. I apologize.
What was wrong about
This
it?
is second day. This is your second day, Banks. You on the road.
You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve
From
that.
Paris being brand new.
I'm gonna take. Hey, when I Jus Banks.
He's still international right now, bro.
When I Jus Banks. That's where
He's still international.
I'll send you his address.
He ain't all the way back yet.
I'll send you his address. It's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if I pull up on Banks, I gotta leave with a pair of them shorts. You feel me? A couple pairs actually. So, man, with the female joints, how short are they?
They little, and your girl ain't gonna fit them.
I mean, I'm all about that hoochie daddy life. I wear hoochie daddy shorts, motherfuckers.
I'm about to take them off the site because the sizing on them was wrong, completely. So, the size chart I gave him. It's the size chart, but they're for sweat. The size chart I gave him are for sweat shorts. These don't have these the nylon swishy. They don't stretch, so I've been having problems with my family members not being able to get it up over their butt. Like they get it to their thigh, but they can't get it over their ass. So.
Well, I'm a little nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the weight loss. I'm no longer in between sizes. It's official. I'm a medium. You know what I'm saying? And I wear hoochie daddy shorts, okay? They're hoochie daddy shorts. Been doing that shit for 3 years.
You wear them, they like booty. They're like Daisy Dukes. Like,
man, all you gotta do is throw some tights under that thing, boy. What you talking about?
If you about that life, then hey man, I'll send you a pair. You ain't gotta worry about it. I'll send you a pair. I'll send you a pair.
Hey man, you know how many motherfuckers be looking crazy because all you can go in the store and find is shorts above the knee. Like, nigga, that's what's in, bro. You either get with it or goddamn wear joggers. Go find some jean shorts.
Or buy a bigger size. That's it.
Then you rolling them hoes up at the goddamn waist and shit.
If you want these bitches to be there on your thigh, then you know, buy size.
Bro.
You want them a little longer? Buy a bigger size, and they'll
buy
be a
bigger size. Because I promise you,
and
you only gonna find a select few that's not above the knee in the stores these days.
Nah, you're not. My sweatshirt and short sets. When he sent me the original ones, they look like capris. He gave me some 1996 standing on the block with a boombox selling Knicks. Oh man, them bitches, they was long as shit. I'm like, nah, these ain't it, bro. You know what I mean? It delayed the process. Man, it was crazy. But yeah, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get out of here. It's 8:00 my time. About this 3 hour and 4 minute mark. I feel like we had a good show today. I gotta get up with Greg, man. I gotta get Greg back on here. Him and Dope Ray's gotta come on and tell their side of the story of what happened in Paris, man. And I mean,
it's a whole lot of hot shit.
Shout out to the gummies, man. Shout out to the gummies. I'm probably about to go eat another one.
I don't take gummies anymore.
Bro, can you back up?
I quit
Bro,
those.
You just had one.
I didn't. You didn't hear the story. I didn't. I had a half. It was. I didn't feel good about it.
That nigga said I had a half, bro. If a half made you feel like that, yeah,
I ain't feel good about it. I ain't feel good about it.
It's not even that though, Drina. It's the fact he said I ain't feel good about it. Like he had a choice not to take it or something. Bro, you could have easily said no. Stop the madness, bro.
Good.
Hey man, you know when you with your old lady, you don't look
watch
like
the story. She put it in my mouth.
You don't want to look like a punk. You got to. Even if you don't want to. All right, baby. Fuck it.
She put in my
That's just an IOU for later, though.
Just facts. That definitely happened.
It's an IOU for later. You know what I'm saying? You got me earlier. You owe me. What's up? I need my pay up.
That's definitely happened.
That definitely was not going to happen in their house. So
I'm weak. On that note, y'all boys be easy.
All right, yo. Wiggs, get off my screen. I see you in the chat. Bye. Salute to everybody that tapped in, man. Salute to Stevie J. Salute to motherfucking Jus Wavy. Salute to my nigga Tef, Drina, Wiggs tapping in, man. Good conversation. We ain't gonna get into the other shit. We'll talk about it later.
date. But I'm out of here, man. I'm gone. Yo, if you haven't already, please hit the site up, man. I got the shorts out right now. If you haven't seen them already, I'm about to take these down. But yeah, I got the sweat shorts out. You know, the sweat shorts is out. Pink, the Neapolitan, the black and red, the watermelons, as I like to call them, the universities, and these warrior joints. Yeah, make sure y'all go ahead and cop those 55, and that's with shipping. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who support the brand, support the movement. Thank you. I'm out. Aye, aye, aye.